we live? Do we exist? I do not know. What I do know is that now is the time we wait. Aha! Fokker is with us. He waved at me. He waved at me in the Discord.
I already joined. Why are you sending it twice, dickhead?
I'm sending it again.
I'm gonna make you suffer.
That kind of day, huh?
No. I feel like making you suffer, that's all.
That sounds like a bad day to me. You're still not in here, you bastard.
The game's gotta load, man.
No, it doesn't. The game should just run. The year is 2025. What do you mean we have to wait for, quote-unquote, load?
Well, as the coding becomes more and more inefficient...
Shut up.
you know, they're like, we got all this power, we don't have to fucking actually make this shit run in a small package. Fuck you! 250 gigabyte program, let's go!
Imagine if we had, like, the efficient coding of the 90s and 2000s.
The 80s, dude. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, dude, hyper-efficient coding.
Well, yeah, but I mean, imagine if you got that, but in the, like, 2025. Oh, my God.
Dude, yeah, no, if they actually bothered to, like, program their shit to run, like, clean and simple and fucking tight, like, yeah.
Well, also, there were fewer languages back then. That's the first thing. So I would say that we can...
But it's not like everybody's programming these games in a bunch of different languages.
No, but I think there's a lot more to some of these languages, and there's a lot more plugins to make certain things happen, and, like, I don't know. I haven't designed something in a very long time.
But, like, fucking, you know, like, fucking Call of Duty Warzone, like, ballooned to, like, nearly 200 gigabytes. Like, get the fuck out of here. I understand a lot of that's assets, but Jesus Christ.
Literally assets, because they needed all those pixels for Nicki Minaj's ass.
God.
Wow, we haven't even started. I love your vibes. I have you in Discord so that I can join your next stream. Sure.
Our turn? What?
Username Ryan Fly. Okay, well, I'll. You can always join the Discord. You can just join. It's easier. Where are we going?
I don't know.
Oh, the game.
Where the hell we left off?
The game did flork. Okay, all right. So I was right. The game florked us the last time, and now it's sending us back to where we should have started. Because we were in the middle of a conversation, and we had no context for what was happening. Oh, this is great.
Last I remember was we were having like the
torture
burning
session.
The mutants, you know, burning the mutants and shit, and we like let the noble mutant go and maybe one other, and then like I don't remember what happened after that.
Then we ended the conversation after the mutants attacked. So now we're going to be in combat, but we're going to be in combat.
Didn't we kill the mutants though and all that shit?
Well, they're all going to be dead before we get there because the game borked. Because this is supposed to happen first, and it didn't. So the game borked out, and now we're starting at the very beginning of the level. By the way, that area is nowhere near where we are now. So now we've been forced back to the start of the level. Okay, all right, let's do it.
We're lost.
Oh yeah, no, whoever's up there is about to die. Governor Ruoldo, a richly dressed man riding a sinewy horse, breaks off from the procession. When he approaches, you immediately notice a strange detail. The man's face is pinned to his head, with precious fastenings that stretch the skin across his skull. Mutant! I'm calling him right now, he's a mutant, and he's just a rich guy. Celestial guest!
It's on his face like Leatherface.
Yes, I'm calling it right now. He carved off his actual deformed face, and like did this to his. Celestial guest, there is no higher honor for us than to extend our hospitality to such noble eminences. His Celestial Highness, the rogue trader and an illustrious judicator of the Imperium. All of the Thesara clamors, trembles, and cheers. Ruoldo, the fair-faced, Governor of Thesara, at your service. I thank you for the courteous welcome, Governor. However, we have come here to address a grave concern. But of course, your celestial highness, it would be my pleasure to discuss whatever topic you have in mind. That said, you have had such a long and perilous journey behind you. Like any self-respecting host, I must first propose... Oh, the jester, we shot him. Does he still have the bullet wound?
Yeah, we popped his ass.
Yeah, we did.
He's hiding the crowd, got shot.
Bluff the court fool. A smaller figure steps out of... See, now I have more context for what's happening. Because this guy just came out of nowhere and was like heckling people the entire time. He's like, yeah, he's got... he's got an extra hump on his back. Who needs context, says Jared. I agree. Dressed in the motley attire of a court fool and wearing a sneering mask. My name is Bluff. I am Lord Raldo's good mood. I tickle his governorship with well-spouted jests and itty-bitty gossip. And now I merrily doff off my cap to our celestial lords and ladies and hand them this here key to Thesara as a token of our boundless loyalty. The fool bows and offers you a gift. Do your servants often interrupt their rulers' conversations without permission, Governor? Yeah, run.
On, bitch.
Oh, the embarrassment. The governor leans down from his horse and grabs the fool's hand, having wrenched the key from Bluff's grasp. Rualdo raises his hand to strike, and the fool quickly backs off. Finally, the governor offers the gift to you with a reverential bow. Now, what would make this better is that when he goes to strike the fool, he falls off his horse. Just like, boom, and then he just hits the floor. I'm going to look at this governor. I failed at a 95% chance to succeed, so that's going to be... That is the omen for the evening. The governor's gold-stitched jacket bears a skillfully depicted aquila encircled by glittering stars, each of which has been cut from a different type of gemstone. A remarkable luxury for someone who governs a world devoid of the light of civilization. What happened to your...
Tried opening your eyes.
Yeah. What happened to your face, Rualdo? You failed to know that it's nighttime. Also, how do you do, Jared? I'm going to... What happened to your face? Rualdo touches his stretched out countenance. Ah, this is a fine tradition that I myself brought to this world. You see, there is a way to tame the merciless passage of time. All you need is to find a young, healthy face, appropriate it, and attach it over your own fading skin. The local nobility eagerly took to this art of extending one's life and youth, and I, once a celestial lord myself, now promote this custom by personal example, so I may showcase its wonderful properties. Wow.
What is this? Let's say the lord of a taco stand?
Jeez. Like, this floor seems to be made out of flour. This floor seems to be made out of floor. As long as it does not hinder your service to the Imperium, I will allow it. Rualdo smiles, causing his muscles to crease his attached face in a disturbing way. So he carved off some poor kid's face and then bolted it to his own. Rualdo, I'm sure you know why we are here. Well, I didn't know why we were here until the next part, but now I know. Rualdo nods, somewhat perplexed. I do have certain suppositions. This was Austin, I believe.
Austin with his Jamaican or whatever.
Yeah, so guess whose fault? Guess whose this falls to?
You.
No, you.
I'm sorry, my throat's rough. I can't.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Come on, give it your best shot.
You've got a fresh throat, you know.
I do.
All the bad parts.
I do. I have had someone take a knife to it, and yes, you know what? Fine. You know what? Fine. Enough, man. According to data protocol, Calixis Sigma Uniform X-Ray 11-4, this Mu-class planet, type feudal. Estima rating Echo 874 with an assigned tithe grade of Solutio Extremis. Has not provided its due tithe amount in full. You have violated the Lex and are hereby under investigation. You are to present all related customs reports and shipping manifests immediately. The proctor's voice carries no emotion, and Galatio silently bares his teeth, completing the image of the implacable hand of justice that has arrived on Thesara. I am most flattered by your attention, esteemed adjudicator, and by this opportunity to serve the Imperium with even greater dedication than before. Speaking of dedication, we are already conducting a thorough inspection to see which scribe it was that bungled the tithe calculation. Fear not, the scoundrels shall soon be... Excuses are the hallmark of the guilty. Do not make your situation worse, Governor. Geraldo clasps his hands together and says meekly, Of course, Master Adjudicator. I will provide you with all the documents as soon as our internal review is complete. I assure you it won't take long, and the report itself will be exhaustive. I believe there was something else the esteemed governor wished to say. Thank you, your celestial highness. We know your journey here must have been an arduous one. As a sign of our appreciation, we have prepared a veritable constellation of enjoyments. In your honor, we humbly invite you to taste of our amisec, along with our finest dishes, and may you likewise savor some of the local entertainment. One of the court ladies will accompany you so as not to let even a single word or wish of yours linger without attention. Wow,
What the fuck?
well, now we're into the abyss. This is it, gentlemen. Error speaker. It kind of reminds me of Grimm from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. You know, I only watched bits and pieces of that. The worst thing is...
Jamaican.
He was. It's as soon as okay, the one thing that reminds me of that now is I Am Weasel. And, I hated I Am Weasel, but I know it was like a sub-cartoon of Billy and Mandy. But now I kind of want to go back and watch the Billy and Mandy episodes of I Am Weasel. Not because I enjoyed I Am Weasel, but just to see if those were as bad as I remember them to be. But anyway, a thin woman emerges in the torchlight, looking at you with a mixture of fear and awe. Her diminutive figure is practically drowning in her velvet and silk dress, and a resplendent necklace of blue stone adorns her neck. Fokker, you say words.
I have to say words.
Come on. We are a professional voice acting guild. Come on.
Maeve, my celestial lord, at your service.
Yes, there we go. Solemn Morn leans closer and says in a lowered voice, Based on my experience, I would say we have been assigned a spy under a pretense of generosity, but this is a good thing. We will use this young woman as our source of information about the world. For now, it will be wise to play along and question her thoroughly once we are away from prying ears. Let's see here. Smile. Relax, Maeve. Just pretend that you are giving a good friend a tour of the place. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with that. I like how she's just in the abyss. Is this like an actual error in the game, or I guess it's because she's locked somewhere else. I don't know. Error speaker. Maeve smiles sheepishly.
I'm afraid that it's easier said than done, my celestial lord. It would be like trying to imagine a mighty sun as a tiny ember. But I will do my best not to anger you by acting too nervous.
You know, I like this one so far. Your face is your own. Why is that?
What do you like so far? What do you mean?
She understands that she's like, you know, she knows to, what's the word? Suck dick properly. She is...
Such living masks are the privilege of the high nobility. I may not be a commoner, but to the entitled to a change of face, that is something I've yet to earn.
Maeve casts a fascinated eye over the nobles whose faces, inasmuch as they are theirs, are stretched tight over metal fixtures. Many have their mouths frozen in an unnatural smile, and it is hard to tell whether this is a consequence of the tightness or simply an eager show of delight. Look at this one. She has barely risen above the bottom, and already she shoots for the privilege to the top. Greedy hands are wont to get chopped off. Very well, I would like to see what this place has to offer. I can tell by what I am hearing that our executioner has already lit up the Phasmophorius, ready to give the condemned a warm welcome. Which means the governor's official whisper collector, that's me, has a whole lot of important business to get to. And so I must leave you now, good sirs and ladies, lest I miss out on a hot batch of juicy tales. Terribly pleased to meet you all, honored judicator. Bluff grasps Solomon's hand and gives it a vigorous shake. Now to combat.
Uh-oh.
Oopsie daisy. Before you can even blink, the cyber mastiff beside him sinks its teeth into Bluff's forearm, jerking it back and forth in a fury. The attack lasts only for a moment, but when Gladio lets go, the fool's limb is already torn to shreds. With a cry of pain, Bluff leaps away and melds into the roiling crowd. So we shot him and his arm got torn off. Solomon ruffles Gladio's neck and turns to you. Feudal words are rarely known for their bureaucratic precision. Reconnaissance on the ground will tell us more than any report hastily scribbled down by these blockheads. I suggest we attend this trial and see how the laws of this planet are enforced. Never harm these people without my permission again, Solomon. As you wish. However, I should warn you that sudden handshakes like that are considered tantamount to assaulting an arbitrator on duty. There are contact poisons out there that can kill you in a couple of heartbeats. Be on your guard, rogue trader. Festivals like these are ideal for settings for assassinations. Myth, why are you talking like you were about to yell at someone to not redeem the card? Do not redeem! Do not redeem! That's because I'm about to yell at somebody for that. I mean, after all, this man is going to be saying very similar things. We have plenty of time. First, I'll inspect every nook and cranny in this place. I see no reason not to. Who knows what evidence we might discover, or what secrets of her lord our guide might share. Solomon gives Maeve an ominous look that makes her shudder timidly. Solomon looks at the crowd staring at you in wonder and trepidation. So, Celestial Lord, your coming is a historic event for these people. They will be watching your every step, and your actions may well transform their lives on this underdeveloped world. Good to hear.
The woman in the ground.
Yeah. Also, there's somebody trapped beneath the paving stones, so, you know, there is
that. Why are we still green, goddammit? What the fuck?
So, we are in combat, which is great, except for the part where we need to not be in combat. Where is... I have to find out where the, hold on, maybe it'll let us, like, snap to.
Click start the battle and see if that does anything.
Well, I have to find out where the, hold on, maybe we can find our way up here if the fight lets me?
Let's see if it actually drops us into combat or clears it. That's what I'm saying.
You can actually snap up here. Can you unready?
Snap up here. No, I can't unready.
Damn you!
What are you talking snapping about? What the fuck do you
the
mean?
actual combat zone is way up here, but because the game glitched...
Well, I can't even see the fucking map, so I don't know where way up here is.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
It's like prepare for battle. Like, when it goes to battle, mini-map goes away.
Mini-map. I'm going to try and move everybody up as far as I can. Nope, I can't move him.
Jesus Christ.
How about him? And Jared says he's doing alright. That's good. Alright, I can get 3 of us up here. Tell you what, let me do this. I'm going to take people from you.
Well, you have you have everybody but my 2 characters.
No, I'm going to get them up here so that I can actually move them up here.
Yeah, they already moved up there, dude.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Stop moving Pascal and shit. And Dirkwald.
Fine, I didn't know, okay? I didn't know they were up there. I didn't see that. Okay, you go. You have them. Actually, you should have 3. You can have crazy blood chick.
Okay, well, you gotta actually fix it.
Yeah, I do. Hold on. Oh, there we go.
You still have her.
I do, but I'm having to move her because you already readied up.
Oh, whatever.
Alright. There, 3 and 3. Now, Gladio, Operation Gladio, which was an absolute cluster of epic proportions. Pascal, use your Pokemon in order to... you know what? If I was a Mechanicus person, I would totally find ways to do what Trace in the Infinite does, Where I'm like, okay, how can I actually Pokemon these people? I want my own menagerie of, like, stasis and shrunk, like, mutants and monsters. Oh. Also, these people are about to redeem hell. I'm going to send them there.
No, sir. Do not redeem.
Do not redeem. Do not redeem. Oh, I spared this nobleman, and he's going to turn on me. What a dick.
He's
wow.
a special candidate.
Some of these are super mutants. Get. Also, they really should. You know what? If they make another Fable game, I hope Owlcat does it. I hope it is like a traditional Fallout. No, I said Fable. I meant Fallout.
I hope it's an epic clusterfuck.
No. I hope it's like this, because this is like really good. It's really good graphics for what it is. Wow. Okay, just vaporize him, why don't you, Pascal?
Hey, yeah, that's what betrayal gets you.
That's true. I offered you mercy, and you spat in my face. There will be a reckoning for that. Don't you worry. Also, Maeve is nowhere to be found. I guess Maeve was that one chick that we ran into earlier that, like, just walked in from out of nowhere, like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. And we're like, who are you? Are you injured already? Oh, how are you fatigued?
I fucking find out, dude.
I have
anything happening.
I have an ability that if you get, like, within 2 spaces of me, you get auto-fatigued. Or you have to pass a willpower test, but I don't think it applies to allies.
I'm not within 2 of you, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, huh, I wonder where that... Does it tell me where it's coming from? Source Dirkwald. It's coming from you. What the hell?
How the hell is this a 0?
What is?
Whatever the fuck. Fuck it.
There we go. Oh! 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 Falker's just really tired of all your bullshit, Myth. That's impossible. Okay, so you basically anime bled him. Shields up. What are you doing? What are they doing?
I don't know.
Why are they shielding up over here?
Dude, I don't know. Don't ask me, man. I got nothing.
Yeah, like, I don't even know. Let's see here. Let's see here. What if I set one of you on fire?
I mean, I'd prefer you set them all on fire, but, you know.
I mean, that is an option too, but level 1 we have to get somebody on fire.
I mean, you know, mutant nobleman's on fire.
He is, but he's not near anybody, which is the problem.
Ah.
Can I give Cassia a free turn? Yes. Cassia, I'm giving you a free turn, so I can do 2 things. One, reveal the light, or how many AP? That's, 0 AP. Excellent. Give that to me. Excellent. Now, bring everybody. I need everybody to come together right now.
Come together
right now. Over me. Bum bum ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-da-dum.
This sounds like some real Yoko Ono shit.
Hey!
Oh, of course.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Me.
Owlcat, where are charts?
Insist, Lord Captain.
All right, there we go. And let's see now. Who likes the barbecue? I like a barbecue. Boom! And they all fall down.
Dude, I thought you got that knight in the background there for a second.
I mean, I can try. I don't even know. They're neutral to us right now.
Yeah, they're neutral. No, that was like some special.
Filthy, stinking neutrals. With enemies, you know where they stand. With these neutrals, you just don't know. Alright, now the ones that are glowing are probably the most dangerous of the group. Snap!
They're feds.
Fed! Wow, okay, so they're actually bombs. Who's next? Kibella, which she doesn't have any of that, so let's see here. Let's see, I'm gonna give it to Dirkwald.
What did you give Dirkwald?
You ignore armor. Tell my wife I said hello. Alright, Kibbles, it's up to you.
Dude, I don't even know how to play this fucking character.
Neither do I. Might I recommend pressing buttons?
Yeah, I'm reading over these so I can actually do something.
Austin built her, I didn't, so... I like how these knights decided to do shields up but not move. Alright, so all I can say is the hold on. the feeble mutants that are glowing like Super Saiyan level 12, they make the ground shake when they die. That's all I can say. A sullen mutant. Oh, he's feeling bad about himself. Kitty! Kitty, get your freaking paws away from that power button.
Nah.
I don't know what, it's like a magnet for her paws. Oh, he's got festering sores. Ew, gross. When this creature dies, its blister pops, splattering blood on adjacent enemies. The affected enemies suffer +1 stack of unbearable itch. This effect stacks up to 3 times and lasts for 3 rounds. What is unbearable itch? For each stack, this effect's toughness is reduced by negative. Yeah, okay. So what you're telling me is this guy.
So what?
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out which one is the one that like Austin uses to like jump all over the fucking place.
I think Dance Macabre or I think it's Dance Macabre. Is it Macabre or Macabre? Macabre? Macabre. I don't know. El Chupacabra. Macabre.
Yeah, but that's just like a charge though. That's not like leaping.
I think you can use it over and over and over again. As enemies, this leap can be made to not occupy itself in the cell radius. Yeah, I think it can be used multiple times. However, the knights are in the way. Oh, okay, never mind.
You were saying?
Well, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that unit collision was not a thing here. Hit him again! Hit him again! Stab him! Stab him in the eyes! Man, I'm gonna need... Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna need a new headset soon, man. Like, the left and the right are all getting jacked up.
What do you mean?
So my left audio is actually going from too loud to very quiet, and my right one is just slowly starting to fade. So I think my headphones, which are supposed to be good headphones, are starting to die out on me.
It's too late for you to order 50% off from Amazon.
Well, that's all right. I was thinking that there was something else, but oh well. There is really nothing I can do here that's going to be really considered useful. Nope. Okay. Why don't we just do the good old-fashioned, immolate the soul? That's right. Your soul is now on fire. In more than one way. I hope you're happy.
Oh, okay, I did, like, that's what that skill was. She's doing the fucking spinny bits.
Yeah!
The fucking sword just non-stop.
That's the way to do it. Why not just use Care Bear Stare? Because I'm going to hit everybody. I could use... And plus, Care Bear Stare's not nearly as damaging as some of our other abilities. Not at this point. Now, the big question is, who can I actually give another turn to that would mean something?
If I may.
Nobody really at this point. Because
Yeah.
we're all no line of sight.
The order is clear. Moving into position.
Here we go!
Don't set yourself on fire.
I don't want to set myself on fire. What's taking you so long? I don't know. What's taking me so long?
Get him, doggy. Get him.
He's still pretty far away.
Worthless doggy.
I know. Why can't the dog just be useful at its job, which is killing things I don't like?
Who let the dogs out?
Who? Sorry. Like middle school me kicked in for like half a second. I apologize. That was uncalled for. And what did you do with Austin? He's currently in the back of the pickup truck, where he shall remain until he learns his lesson. Oh, hello. Oh, it's Solomorn. Solomorn's got that ability.
What ability?
To stagger. Get him, doggy.
Test our skills, Gladio.
You were in middle school. I mean, I at one point I was.
Oh no.
What? What happened?
She's glowy now.
Oh God. Oh, hold on. What's she glowing about? Suppression factor, so apprehended. Toxic spittle. Okay, so she gets spit toxins. Strike. Nope. Okay. Was. Yes, was. I am not like our elected representatives who go and find people and... You know what, I'm just going to leave that thought alone. The next range attack made by the soldier deals 100% damage. And as it
won't take long.
Let's take that. And I will then shoot you in the face like a hero.
The order is clear.
Boom! Excellent.
Oof.
Well, look, that person is now... Oh my gosh, like... Oh, okay, those aren't bones. That's just part of her dress. It's like, jeez, I ripped all of her skin off. Excellent.
Yeah.
Battle mode, stand by.
One of us would be enough.
Oh my god, this turn's never gonna end.
I guess, that's the end of that. Stop! Don't touch me there! I am not like a Discord mod looking for a kitty. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
What?
Frenzied cry! Is he wearing a samurai outfit? Aha!
Well,
Emperor protecting.
Emperor...
the Emperor? Why would the Emperor protect you?
You're a filthy mutant Xenos thing.
Wait, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Why
Emperor
are they...
protect me.
I mean, you can have loyal mutants, but usually they're, you know, still not great. They're used as cannon fodder. Like, I like how there's two classes of mutants, abhumans and mutants. Abhumans are, look, your mutation is useful. Mutants are, the hell is wrong with you? Why would you be born that way? Space racism. The best kind of racism. You were born with a lump in your head. Therefore, you are dumb and not needed to be here. You need to be purged. You're a small rat person with heightened senses. You're okay. Ratlings are funny.
Be purged. Oh my god, what a bunch of bullshit.
Ever since I heard somebody's version of ratlings are essentially hobbits, I have never been able to see ratlings in the same way again. It's just too good. It's just too good. Imagine a bunch of like freaking hobbits in the 41st millennium, but like they still love food and everything, but they're also kind of devious.
There we go.
Did somebody just have like an orgasm? I just heard, oh.
I just did like damage to both those targets there. I mean, so there's that.
Alright, Dirkwald, you have unlimited power. Armor, you don't care about that. Dodge, you don't care about that either. They can do neither.
Allies, I don't care about that either.
You don't care about them either. They're fodder. These people are using swords and shields. Which, by the way, in another time, like, this would actually be really cool. It's like, oh, you're a knight in the 41st millennium hunting down what can equivocally be a horrible mutant freaking infestation. What would a hive city look like?
Uh-oh.
We have
job. Just run into the fire, dickheads.
Well, look, run into the purple drink. It's good for you. Let's see, who's left?
Wasn't good for Trayvon Martin.
Oof.
Of course, he earned it because he had every opportunity not to get shot.
No, he was a hero in something.
Sure.
Yeah.
He was a hero with the cough syrup and Skittles and shit in his pocket. Totally.
And boom! Sonic boom!
Your corrupt way has
Observe the execution. See, the best part about this is that I am burning them the way they should be burned. Hey, look, somebody's off their high horse now. Your Celestial Highness, I apologize for my late arrival. I wasted a great deal of time in idle squabbles with that oaf of a treasure as he was looking for the shipment chronicle. I only heard about the attack after it had already begun, and the elevator might as well not have been moving at all. It was so slow. The treasurer, the elevator, who are you going to blame next, Governor? Are you the ruler of this world or a casual onlooker? You will take measures immediately and restore order, or I will conclude that you are sabotaging the road trader's visit, either by intent or simply due to your own ineptness. The governor babbles in fear. I never thought. He takes a deep breath. The culprits, of course. The culprits will face execution post haste, my celestial lord. Hurry up and finish. Mix up your game streams. Ouch. Survey the square. An oppressive silence hangs over the previously bustling plaza. The people are taking in the carnage, clearly avoiding looking at you, but still catching your every word. You notice Maeve standing nearby, gazing around with horror in her eyes. Find those responsible and bring her. Oh, she's stuck in the floorboards. Or sorry, the floor.
Apparently,
she's stuck in the floor stones. I don't know. Don't worry, I heard your distress signal and came as quickly as I wanted to. That's the spirit. Find those responsible and bring them to me. Tatted with a scorched. I forget what he sounds like. Fokker, you do this guy.
Look at them, the mountains broke loose and attacked the townsfolk. It's been a long, long time since anything like that happened, Your Celestial Highness. They must have sniffed out today as a special day.
The executioner lip curls, split by a blow during the fight.
The commander was responsible for guarding them. He got careless.
Oh, so... oh, interesting. Commander Lucra. His armor rattling, one of the knights steps forward. I am Lucra, commander of the fortress. I can attest that the ungodly mutants were restrained properly. It's the Phasmophorius. The smoke whipped the brutes up into a frenzy. Okay. Strike the governor. If it were not for the tithe, you would be the one facing execution. The governor staggers back from the blow, barely managing to stay on his feet. His is Lucra. He lives on the second floor. A trickle of blood runs down his lip, and he spits out a few rotten teeth onto the... rotten teeth? Oh, jeez. So this man is literally a walking corpse. Thank you, Your Celestial Highness. I will never forget the lesson taught to me by the Emperor's own anointed. So it is either the commander or the executioner, is it? Then I shall now make my decision. My Celestial Lord, I swear on my life that my knights and I did everything we could to keep you safe. Who could have foreseen that the Phasmophorius, after gorging itself on miscreants, would start driving the mutants mad with its smoke?
Yeah. Lies, the Phasmophorius do not haunt heretics. It fills them with terror. To shift the blame for your own failure onto a sacred weapon of justice is a heinous crime in and of itself.
Let's see. Oh, jeez. Okay, you choose that one? What about the last one? I thought you would. I thought you would have absolutely chosen the last one. But oh well.
I mean, I could, but the knights actually did try and fight.
That's true. The executioner is to how? The executioner is to blame for what has transpired. Solomon, enact the will of justice. He just walks up to him and 12 gauges his chest. Or
what was that?
Look at my shield. It just dies.
His shield's got like a fucking tongue spike on it that just pops out of the face or whatever the fuck.
No. It has one of those little things they used to like dispose of cows, like one of those little air rifle things.
Yeah, well that's what I'm saying, but it's decorated with the tongue on the end as opposed to just being a bolt. They still use those to kill cows.
Oh, sorry.
You know, it's got like the boss on the shield's just a face and it's got a tongue and then he like just clicks the trigger and it automatic tongue just pops out.
It's like, oh god, there goes your heart. There's no change in Solomor's expression. Cattle prod, there we go. No, I thought cattle prods were like this, like a baton.
Cattle prods are electric.
Yeah.
Those are like essentially like a stun gun.
There is no change in Solomor's expression as he performs the execution. Tato with a scorched expires without making a sound. You are our savior today, Your Celestial Highness, and in gratitude, please accept this personalized sword from my treasury. Fatebringer once decided the outcome of one of our feuds. It killed the rebel leader, and peace has reigned in the planet ever since. Let's see. It's not really a... Hold on, this is an LR weapon. No, this is a primitive sword, never mind. Slumber, make note of this.
Really special.
I mean...
It's a shit sword.
It may be a shit sword, but I'm not gonna...
Dude, if you're gonna take a bribe, take a proper bribe.
It's not a bribe.
Sword.
If I want
to, a bribe.
How do you bribe the guy above you that owns you? Literally everyone here I own. How can he possibly bribe me? This is just simply telling, like, I just good lord.
Fine.
That's
Jesus
right.
Christ,
that's all. Some antiquated sword. I expect subsequent to be better. Just be a dick to this guy. The governor bows at your feet. Looks at Maeve. Having dusted herself off and reassured a proper bearing,
Calm
Maeve
down there, Superman.
Yeah, no, right. Despite the shock, her lips are pressed together firmly and her back is impeccably straight. Myth, that is like saying, how could someone bribe the President of the United States? Well, no. It's like, this person is not only beneath me, but everything that's his is mine. So, how could he... He's bribing me with my own stuff. It's like... There's nothing on this planet that if I said, I want that, will not be given to me. So why would bribing me work?
And before Myth is prima noctis.
It appears your celebration is over, Governor. Not in the least. I will not let some beast ruin everything we have worked so hard to prepare. I suggest we distance ourselves from this place and return to our corner of revelry and peace. By your leave, I'll be waiting for you at the head table. Oh God, Emperor, give me strength! Swallowing noisily, the governor hurriedly departs the scene of slaughter. It amazes me that idiot just underpaid the tithe and did not somehow lose the whole planet as well. Solomon pauses pensively, watching the governor leave. Fine, a feast it is. I am sick of the stench of burnt meat. Let's try a change of scenery. Well, even in feudal times, you can be bribed, technically. Well, I mean, of course you can. Ah, there she is. Fogger, it's all you, bud.
Okay. Why did she... Well, like... But, like, was it because she was stuck on the floor that, like, it had that whole, like...
I think that
error?
I think that's exactly what it was. The game... Because, again, remember, we were up here originally, and then it shot us all the way back to the beginning. So I think there was an error because the character wasn't supposed to be there, and we'd already bypassed that part of the dialogue. And if that dialogue is in a case string or something like that, it may just be like, oh, this person's name's not there. Because it's already we're already past that. We're in the script. Literally.
My celestial lord, it is only a few steps away. The noble lords are ready, lifting their glasses in their savior's honor, awaiting your arrival. Shall we proceed?
I want to search the bodies of those people, though.
For the Emperor.
Surely the mutants must carry something of value. Swords and... hold on, the knights die?
I think one knight died.
That's terrible. But yeah, no, of course people can be bribed in feudal times, but this is like... The point being made is essentially somebody bribing the Emperor whenever the Emperor can just simply say, I want this, give it to me. It's like, it's not really a bribe if everything that you have belongs to somebody else. You're bribing me with my own stuff. The tables are overflowing with rare and peculiar food. There is enough of it to easily feed dozens of hungry mouths, but the servants are unlikely to get even a morsel of this feast. Exactly, as they deserve. Ah! Good. Get more gear. The hell is that? I want one. Gara. Maeve!
Oh, god damn it, dude.
Yes!
No, I was trying to drive places and you...
How dare you drive places without me?
Noticing your game, Maeve turns to you. My celestial lord. She hesitates before continuing. They say you are the god Emperor's anointed. Have you truly seen him?
Should I throw him a look of contempt? Like, no! Alas, no. Our god Emperor resides on Holy Terra, many light centuries from here. To behold him is a privilege denied to all but a few.
I wish I could see him, but I am sure his splendor is so dazzling bright that one glance upon his visage is enough to blind a person on the spot. Oh, pardon me, you probably wanted to ask me something, didn't you?
Solomon casts a quick glance around as if looking for someone and then nods at you confidently. Oh, he's looking... Okay, yeah, I get it. How do you find living at the governor's court?
Oh, my fucking god, seriously. Let me go get the loot and let's move past this shit.
Alright, let's continue our walk. Get the loot. But the same with feudal times, they technically owned all the land, yet even the highest of nobility can be bribed. Yes, there's a difference, though. Like, even in feudal times, common law in a lot of places still dictated that you, even a peasant, are allowed your home. You can have a place to stay so long as you pay, And they did actually have some kind of rights for, like... Hello?
Oh, no, I didn't.
I guess we're going on a... Alright.
I didn't realize that, like, it didn't highlight when I actually, like, it didn't tell me what it was doing when I clicked on it.
It never does. Now I'm stuck looking at this.
It told me when I was fixing the thing, but then it came up with, like, a, finger pointer again, and the pointer didn't actually come up with what was going to happen when I clicked on it.
There we go. Aha! We are on the elevator. Excellent.
I need to look closer.
Oh, there's more loots.
But no, you're not wrong, but there was actually a... You still had a right to your hovel, to an extent. Like, they couldn't just take it from you if you've been paying your rent and doing all that other fun stuff. There's goods here. I need somebody to come and unlock it. Because I can't do it.
Hold up, my character is
Hold on,
apparently, like, ran all over creation.
Never mind, I got it. Run, lad, run!
Grows from idleness.
Indeed it does.
Where do we want to go now?
Well, we can go to the feast, I guess.
There's the governor, there's the sculptor, and that's, like, the only things.
Well, I mean, I would say that the next big thing is talking to Maeve.
I thought it was just, like, running all over the fucking place.
Yes! Yes! Now, granted, Jared, not saying that, like, those places were that those time frames were the bastion of freedom, but in most Western rules, like, common law dictated that, like, the king could come and do whatever he wanted, technically, but they wouldn't. It was kind of a breach of protocol. Plus, most of the lords would never actually want anything a peasant had. But when it comes to noblemen, you didn't want to piss off the noblemen, because if you did do that, you would actually end up getting, you'd have a rebellion. Because then the lords would be like, oh, you're going to take everything from me. I'm not dealing with this. The king was king by choice, not by, blood or anything else.
Know your duty.
Now, some of the better kings, some of the more violent kings may have been different.
The Emperor protects.
Let's talk to Maeve now. Apparently, we skipped a bunch of dialogue. You called the Emperor the holder of the key to all destinies. Why?
You might want to save and reload, because I'm, like, looking at a conversation with a rule, though.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so... well, this is awkward. I can't save it right now. Forgive me if I've said something wrong, my lord. Preacher Antiochus said that the God Emperor holds the key to all destinies in his celestial hand. He himself sits at the very top of the great tower of humankind. From there, gazing out over the whole worlds and stars of his domain, he sees all, knows all, and a bloody tear rolls down his cheek when he reads our shameful thoughts and deeds in the annals of our lives. But those who strive, who do not let the seed of evil into their hearts, he will reward with a new destiny, a new life, higher and better than the one before. With a turn of his key, he unlocks the dungeon of their souls. I live in hope that one day he will come to my door. Maeve's smile is one of sad resignation. How fascinating. And what are you going to do to get a better destiny? I can hope. Pray earnestly, try to be virtuous and diligent, and if I manage to please the Celestial Lord, then maybe, just maybe, the Emperor will take notice. As you wish. Alright, I'll save it and we'll reload it. I really feel like they're trying to, like, draw a connection to some really weird, like, feudal versions of Catholicism here right now. You've got the public burnings, you've got the I guess you could say the weird way of looking at the God Emperor, that he mourns when you do wrong and that kind of stuff. That's that's the first thing that comes to mind, is that it's a twist on Catholicism, which is weird. The God Emperor is not, well, I guess okay, I take it back. Yeah, there's some things in there. Ah, yummy, yummy. But no, excellent, excellent. So far, well, at least this part, it's no longer... The hell was that? Kitty, what are you doing? Stop it. At least the conversations with Solomon are no longer, would you like to come to bed with me? Kitty, knock it off! Good lord, cat. Fucker. Fucker. He's gone. Chad, he's gone. We're stuck here forever. All night tonight, we're going to be stuck here waiting for Fokker to get his shit together so that we can move forward with the game. Not only can the man not read, he can't click a button. How sad. Devastatingly sad. Extremely sad. My God. Exactly. But see, look, he won't even speak to me. That's how you know he's totally lost. I could say whatever I want to about him now, and he'll just simply, look. The agreement right now is that if you don't respond, you agree with it. Okay, Fokker? Excellent. I'm glad you see this. I'm glad you see it my way. Oh, there he goes. I still can't hear him.
What?
There he is.
Step.
I told you I was stepping away. Don't you listen?
I know. I'm just messing. I'm gonna have the dog look at something.
Okay.
Oh, look, the dog can fetch things. Look at that. A shield. A radiant shield.
Okay.
It means that it radiates something. Probably like radiation.
Bullshit.
Hey, that could be radiant, like, let's see, +5. What's this? What is this?
Radiant poop.
One of your conviction branches has reached rank 2. Adherent. Once it reaches rank 3, votary. Okay. Hardened. What do I have? I have a steel triad. 1 ally, 2 deflection. Let's see here. Okay.
Hey, the ebonite sword's not bad.
What's that?
The ebonite sword, that's not bad.
Let's see here. 18 to 23. Targets here with this sword suffer a number of static charges. Stacks equal to damage dealt by the attack. Okay. When a creature with those stacks is killed, all creatures adjacent to it except the wielder suffer shock damage equal to the number of static charge stacks. Interesting. Most warriors prefer this sword for the provided flexibility. It's not bad for a melee character?
Well, yeah. I mean, like, you know, it might be good for, like, Cabela.
You can throw it on her. I mean, you have control over her. What's this? The
I don't
wearer
know,
can use
like,
shield swing with their shield against multiple enemies in the area.
I don't know. The righteous justice is, like, retarded damage. It's 30 to 50.
Which one's that one?
This is a sword she's got currently, power sword.
Ah, see? The Mars pattern chain axe. I would love that, but I don't have a new.
It ignores the dodge of Xenos, Daemons, and Psychers.
Daemons!
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. See, I like my character. I have not changed almost any of his armor. No, I haven't changed any of his armor since, like, the beginning. He has the psychic body glove, and I've never changed it. Alright, so let's go see. Where's Raudo or whatever?
I can't get rid of the fatigue until we get to the void ship. He's over here.
Where?
Where the rest of us are standing.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
You come, dude, to the left. You just, like, ran past it.
Don't worry about it.
Jesus Christ, you're special. It's right there at the table next to the big
Oh, there it
Gara.
is. Yep, let's see.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Governor Raudo. The governor's hand reaches for the amasec, but flinches under your gaze and abruptly changes trajectory toward the appetizers. Today is a very nervous day, your celestial highness, and when I feel nervous, I eat, and drink, and eat again. That is just the way I am. But Emperor have mercy, the food today is to die for! Would you like to have some? I recommend you try the fried alcadont, whose horns were still goring my hunters just the other day. And here we have some five-tailed shrimpariuses in stewed black eye sauce. These fellows need to be eaten quickly before they scurry off the plate, so to speak. As for the side dishes, you simply must have a taste of these crispy, blabbered shells seasoned with blue glut. This spice scorches your tongue, but follow it with some amasec and it will feel like the waters of life itself. There is nothing that I can do that will more than like, yeah, defeat the blabbered shells seasoned with blue glut. I like how all this food is essentially going to poison me.
It sounds disgusting.
You pop a fried blabbered shell into your mouth. First one, then another, and another. The blue glut stings your tongue and throat, but Myth von Valentius is made of sterner stuff than all these milk sops.
Increases the intelligence willpower in next combat.
Eventually, you crush the last blabber in between your jaws before wiping a napkin over your chin and tossing it victoriously onto the table. Let's see. Oh, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Effect. Oh, permanent. Hold on.
Oh, it says it goes away by the next combat, so I'm not certain if it's, permanent.
It says... Game...
Read the description, though.
Game, why are you dumb?
Yeah, it says it'll disappear after next combat. It's like, okay, so is it? It's semi-permanent.
Oh, we have. Okay, this person's a Slaneshi worshiper. Incredible, but how? How did you accomplish it? My fellow revelers, let us raise our cups to the unbreakable strength of the God Emperor's emissary. The entire Thessarian nobility lift their golden goblets in your honor. Let's see. The only dish I want is called the warp-damned tithe, and I want it served to me this instant. Your words caused the governor to sober up immediately. Everything is prepared, my lord. All records of deliveries and contributions. It truly is a tragedy that you will not get to enjoy our imposter hunt, an event that has been so assiduously prepared to delight the eyes and mind of your celestial highness, unless you reconsider, my lord. Salamorn leans over to you. Rogue trader, once you've had your fill of the governor, let me ask him a few questions. It's truly Among Us. Among Us? Among Us? I don't even know. Yes, we're going to play the Amogus. The Amogus. What's up?
It's Among Us. Jesus Christ.
That is not how you spell Among Us. That's Among Us.
The game is Among Us. I don't know what you're talking about.
I actually wouldn't mind playing that game. What is this hunt you mentioned? Roaldo waves a hand at Maeve. Be a darling and tell our guest about our amusements. I'm a little exhausted.
Oh. Of course, my lord. The imposter hunt takes place every moonlife. Shortly before the event, the servants are thoroughly cleansed of dirt and foulness, combed, dressed in expensive clothing and mask, and invited into the courtyard with the rest of the guests. Nobles hide their faces as well, and then they try to guess who the imposters are. Telling one from another is quite a challenge sometimes.
So what you're telling me is that the nobility and the peasantry have almost the exact same mannerisms? The governor suddenly perks up again. And that is the best part! I highly recommend you try it, your celestial highness. It makes for a very interesting change of pace, and on this occasion, the privilege of branding, if you will, falls entirely to you, our honored celestial guest. Suppose I found all the imposters, what happens next?
This is a data brand, one of our off-world treasures. We handle it with the greatest care, and yet all the Thessarian jewels and miracles cannot compare to the resplendence of your glory, my celestial lord. When you find an imposter, you need only mark them with this wondrous brand.
A brand? Like a brand. like I'm gonna put a mark on them. Jeez, okay.
Analyze. This brand is the property of the index. Just for the factory, it was used in the agent. It contains specimens of the plant. The inscription info that translates to speed.
Wow. So I'm literally feeding these people, like, they become food. If I guess, whoever I'm guessing gets to become food. Good lord. I love it. Also, your voice modulator, although I love it, it does need some work, because it was cutting out pretty bad. I don't know if your mic is picking it up all the way. I don't know.
I don't know, I gotta play with my mic. Oh, this bitch again. At the end of the hunt, we hold a great feast. If you guess at least one of the imposters, you will win a fine prize. If you guess all four, there will be an even more special reward. I remember at one of the hunts, a servant played the role of Baron so well that all the lords unanimously granted him favor and let him keep the title and privileges of nobility. Such a thing rarely happens, but who knows what the evening will bring. For tonight, it is you who will determine the worthy, my celestial lord.
Did you just admit there is a masquerading rabble among the Thessarian nobles, illiterate with no idea how to collect tithes or buy the throne, that actually explains so much? The proctor scoffs and glances at the enthusiastic guest. Go ahead, governor. Commence your charade. The sooner we start, the sooner we finish. The governor lets out an audible gulp. It shall be done, Master Judicator. How does one find an imposter in the crowd?
Oh my god, this bitch.
I'm learning how to play the game.
By the way they talk, by their lack of restraint, the unfamiliar delicacies overwhelm them so much that they lose control. Imposters are often scared of the responsibilities fallen on their weak shoulders, and they try to stay close to the real nobles and imitate their rarefied manners. During the hunt, it is most worthwhile to pay attention to the separate groups where conversation has already started. A frightened imposter will probably try to hide behind the others' people's backs. That is all I know, Celestial Lord.
Let's see. I will participate in the hunt. Marvelous! As soon as you are done with your search, I will be... The governor attempts to rise to the table, but gravity proves to be his superior. Ah, yes.
Correct, you fat fuck.
He's not fat, he's just obviously having problems.
Perhaps you should stay here, my lord.
Maeve's gaze is full of genuine concern. I feel you may be right, Maeve. I'll be waiting here, surrounded by savory dishes and plentiful amsec. Have a fruitful hunt, Your Celestial Highness. So I guess we're playing.
The divine watches over
Has the game
us.
started?
I don't know. There's like other people to talk to, so I guess so.
Okay.
Man with scissors.
Scissors, you say? Where did you see that? Man with scissors.
It's down towards the bottom of the map.
Man with scissors. Okay, alright, hold on. Let's go see what the man... He's just big boned, obviously. Obviously. Let's go see what man with scissors wants. Wow, Maeve sprinted over here in a dress. Holy crap.
I know.
She is insanely fast.
Dude, what the fuck, man? She's just like... It's like
Just-
watching that one special play you could do in John Elway's football in the NES where they could not catch you. You could run up and down the fucking field, and like the rest of the defensive line could not catch you.
So, frightened nobleman and a man with scissors. Frightened nobleman. In the wavering torchlight, you see a glint of steel. One of the jacket-clad young men is pressing a blade against the other's ribs. A mask lies discarded at the attacker's feet. Noticing you, the trembling victim cries out, "Your Highness, save me!" Do not interfere, outsider. This man deserves to be punished along with all of Thessara's rotten elite. They see people as just things to be worn. Let him look me in the eye and find out what it feels like to be cut to pieces. You realize that the weapon pressed against the victim's body is none other than a pair of expertly sharpened tailor's scissors.
As the horse just casually strolled through.
Dad, don't worry about it. It's also one of the guards. Solomon cast an indifferent glance at the pair. Local folk and their strange amusements, they are not worth our time. First off, that is a nobleman. I don't give a crap. How dare you lay hands on a nobleman? Let's see. Intervene and free the victim. You capture the scissors and deftly plunge them into the attacker's knee. Sensing the tormentor's grip weakening, the victim slips free and hides behind you. This madman bribed the gods so that they wouldn't ignore my cries. I'm sure they'll be singing a different tune when they find out the celestial lord had to intervene personally. Let's see here. There's a mask at this guy's feet. I don't know whose it is. Tell me about Thessara's rotten elite. They're parasites. They tear whoever they want into pieces. These scum squeeze into a person's skin like it's a suit that's 2 sizes too small, splitting the seams in the process. The vigilante stares at you without blinking, his eyes glassy. Skin suits and splitting seams? Preposterous! Your brother was rewarded for his talents with the best assignment he could hope for. Maybe he just decided he wanted nothing to do with you anymore. The nobleman's voice cracks. He's on the verge of tears. Your Celestial Highness, if such were your will, you could send service to the dressmaker this very moment and find this man's brother alive and well. His words are soaked in grey with flashes of copper desperation breaking through, but of the swampy muck of deceit I see nothing. Tell me about this valet. The nobleman's eyes his attacker fearfully. It's very simple, Your Celestial Highness. His younger brother was away with clothes. Or has away with clothes. I noticed him when I was looking for new servants, and I sent the boy to apprentice under a renowned dressmaker in the upper quarters. I thought I would make him my valet, you see. But then this fool decided that I took his brother, not because of his talent, but to use him for my rejuvenation. Why would I even need a new face? I haven't even worn out my own yet. That's a good point. He makes an excellent point. So he is dressed rather finely, so I'm going to place an imposter's brand on the vigilante. Not a single muscle twitches on the attacker's face. Play your games all you want. My mission will not change. So thank you for intervening, your celestial highness. The nobleman lays his hand on his heart and bows low to you. As soon as you step aside, the guards barrel towards the scene. Well, I at least found one. Now, where's the next one? An old priest, you say?
Let us walk this path to
Where is this old priest, that I may question him? The two men in clergy robes are bickering loudly. The older of the pair is eating with great appetite, while the younger one watches him in disgust. Your overindulgence is pure hypocrisy. A true servant of the faith would have abstained. The old priest shoots his companion a glance over the plate. A true servant of the faith must keep his strength up so that he may offer the God Emperor not just words but deeds as well. The young man flushes when he notices your gaze. Celestial Lord, how fortunate is your arrival. Only you can solve this conundrum and decide which of us is the true clergyman of noble birth, which is the arrogant impostor. I thought that was the point of the game, is not being told it's one of two, but to figure it out myself. Look at the two priests. Apart from their age, the two men before you look fairly similar. All servants of the ecclesiarchy are as one in the indomitable faith. I am not very good at the religion stuff, so I need to ask you a few questions at first in order to identify the impostor. The old priest gives you a reserved nod. Meanwhile, the younger one turns his entire body to face you, like a student being evaluated. Alright, that guy's the real one. What would you say is the role of knowledge in the Imperium? There are no barriers to learning the word of the Emperor and to conquering all that he has given unto us. Have you read the manuscripts of our scribe, Gregorius Fault? I hear he has left his craft behind now, but his research shines on with the light of true worship. Knowledge depraves the soul, as does reading letters that are not meant to be read. Okay, hold on. Hold on. He might actually be the right one. Because that is the correct answer.
No, Lord, it's a young priest and an old priest. Fuck me.
So, ignorance is bliss in the Imperium. The old priest furrows his brow at the young man's passionate words. Cassia shakes her head.
This is an Exorcist reference, Jeff Wyatt.
Oh, it is? I didn't know that.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Their judgments are like the two sides of a single coin. There's value in both, but neither one constitutes the whole. What awaits the Emperor's servants after death? Both priests ponder the question for a while. The older is the first to speak up. Should they serve faithfully, the Emperor will preserve their soul in his halls. The young priest gives you a broad and sincere smile. It is customary on Thessara to believe in sacred reincarnation. Thus the worthy may serve the Emperor for all eternity. Oh, good lord. You know what, Fokker? I want to hear you do Kibble's voice.
The fool says he yearns for everlasting service. He does not hear the undying one laughing quietly at his words. It is not this man's destiny to serve him for eternity. It is to leave meekly when he whispers, "It is time."
Lore Imperium test succeeded. You have encountered many variations of the God Emperor's cult in your time, but never have you heard of reincarnation after death. A religious teaching such as this seems strange and exotic, even for a nondescript, half-forgotten planet like Thessara. By what name are the warriors born from the blood of the Emperor's sons known? The young preacher. Heralds of the Celestial Master, gods among men. The young preacher's eyes are alight with awe. The Emperor's angels, they descend upon the land to smite down his enemies. You see respect in the old man's eyes. And fear. I am ready to pass my verdict. The priest looks at you with reserved curiosity and apprehension. Yeah, the imposter's the young one, 100%. The smile vanished from the young man's face. He gasps indignantly. Why, well, yes, I did skip the lectorium once or twice, it's true, but I am still a proper noble, I swear it on my honor! Oh, so the clergy are noblemen? That's interesting.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
That seems like a very dangerous thing, is to have a clergyman that's also a nobleman. Although I guess, I mean, we've done it in the past. It's just like, I never really understood why it was a good idea. Alright, lady in a golden mask. A few nobles
have a jacket.
I know, man in jacket, gold lady face. A few nobles have gathered around an older man in a fine jacket. His eyes dart back and forth between them. I come from an honored dynasty. You can't. He keeps trying to approach someone, but they all recoil from him as if he were a leper. The mob's instigator, a lady in a golden mask, exclaims furiously, "Oh, listen to the songs of this poor wretch. He thinks that the bath they gave him makes him look like a nobleman." Upon noticing you, the crowd parts. In a peevish voice, the woman drawls, "We ask that our celestial lord brand this peasant." Wow, this person is definitely a peasant. They are way overstepping their bounds. Among the hushed crowd, you single out a young woman in a half mask and a gorgeous dress who is watching intently from the side. Explain to me what exactly is going on here. The lady in the golden mask curtsies gracefully. "Your celestial highness, we have exposed one of the impostors. There he is. The one in the jacket, still clinging to his facade. You ought to brand him quickly." The woman who has been keeping her distance now steps closer and whispers to you, "My celestial lord, I am begging you to listen to me. This man is a member of a noble family. He is being slandered." Ah, perception test. Look closely at the man. Excellent, I fail. The people around you are shouting, their masks blurring together, making it difficult to focus on any details. Address the young woman. "Why are you standing up for him?" God dang it! Terrified, she drops her gaze and purses her lips. I just pity him, my lord." "What can you say in your defense?" "My celestial lord knows how ruthless court intrigues can be. My family only recently attained its lofty statuses. And many here are opposed." Oh, this may be the man that they just talked about. He stutters, his teeth chattering in fear. Turn to the crowd. The vulturous gaze shifts to you in anticipation of your verdict. Good lord. Okay, the only person I could think of would be the lady in the golden mask. Because really, a nobleman demanding something from, like, the rogue trader is absolutely absurd. Do you truly believe this man to be a commoner in disguise? The loudest among the onlookers exchange glances. The woman's golden mask bobs as she offers a deep curtsy. "Most certainly, your celestial highness. His plebeian nature is apparent to every self-respecting aristocrat." The woman is not lying, but neither is she being completely candid. The way she looks at the accused speaks of an old, inappeasable hatred, the kind one shows to one's true enemy. Interesting. "This man is a noble. Why are you so intent on painting him as otherwise?" The lady in the golden mask clears her throat. "There is not a word of a lie in what we have said. This travesty of a nobleman was granted his privileges less than 100 years ago. A family of upstarts who have elevated themselves through pedalry. For any true-born noble, he is no different from a masquerading peasant." Ah, I see. I'm ready to brand the imposter. The nobles around you hold their... Well, the thing is that, okay, she vouches for him. She accuses him, but she's already just admitted that he's a nobleman, so that's gone. I'm willing to bet it's this one. I'm willing to bet it's the golden one. This one, though, I haven't learned enough about her, and I failed every single roll about this, so I really don't know. It's definitely not the guy. Or at least I'm pretty sure it's not the guy. Because she just admitted that he is, in fact, a nobleman. And so did she. So they both agree that he's noble, even though she accuses him of being a peasant. So the only two people are going to be these two, and I know nothing about this one. So, let's see. The nobles around you hold their breath as they try to read the direction of your gaze. The only thing I can go off of is that this noblewoman is just so brash that she demands something from me, which is absolutely preposterous to speak to someone in my position, and she should know better. So I'm going to do the golden mask. The noble gasps, while the woman stamps her foot and starts flailing her arms. How dare you! I am a descendant of a noble line. I will complain to the governor about this. You hear a few laughs. The people gathered there seem to appreciate the sheer absurdity of anyone trying to threaten you with such a complaint. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the right move. Alright, who's next?
Well, I mean, definitely not a noble if she doesn't understand who you are.
Yeah, exactly. The sculptor's mechanical hands crawl over the rough stone. There are many jointed metal fingers remaining in constant motion. Even now, you recognize your own features in the unfinished piece. It seems someone commissioned a statue of your moment that you set foot on the planet. The old man turns his wrinkled face to you, and you see crystals where his eyes should be. Is my celestial lord here to gaze upon his destiny? Alas, my creation is not yet complete. Let's see. Your hand augmetics are most impressive. Such implants are impossible to come by on our feudal world. Where are you from? Lord Rualdo had my limbs replaced before he took me from my home planet. It was so long ago, I have since forgotten what my land is like to the touch. The sculptor's mechanical arms are pierced by sticky tubes, and the elbow joints have all but worn down. It must have been a decade since these implants were last serviced. Such neglect often poses a serious threat to the person's life, and yet the old man's skin looks relatively healthy in the spots where flesh and metal meet. Oh, man, I'm right. Every single roll is failing. That this old man is not yet rotted alive is an incredible stroke of luck. Who are you? I, a humble creator, the governor's first sculptor, Tavrisk, who has the honor of shaping the destinies of others, but not his own. Tavrisk, the sculptor, turns his head to you, but you see no pupils in his crystal ocular augmetics. What can you tell me of this material you're working with? This is Thessertium, a fascinating stone born from the bowels of this planet. Like any other kind, it bends and melts beneath the sculptor's tool, but for the sculpture to come to life in earnest, they must put their very soul into it. One of his hands emerges from behind the statue and gently touches his head, seemingly of its own volition. The soul, however, obtains calluses the more the sculptor works, and mine has long since become covered in scabs. Wow, so this thing sucks your soul out. Good lord. Holy crap. The blue veins of the...
Sucks it out through your butthole.
Through the butthole! The blue veins of the statue flare faintly under your gaze. The stone undoubtedly possesses psi-focused properties, allowing the old man to concentrate warp energies in it and amplify them. I do not quite understand. Are you a psyker? My Lord Governor calls me a foreteller and creator. Others a wicked sorcerer. But there is no cause for concern. My abilities are sanctioned. I am pure before the Emperor's celestial eye. He gestures at the tubes in the back of his head, as if to prove the truth of his words. I am here to look at the sculpture. What has my destiny got to do with it? When I sculpt your celestial highness, I see people's destinies in the forms I create. The visions that come to me shape not only the stone, but the person's fate as well. Your image was indistinct when it appeared before me, and my work is not yet done. What do you wish to behold? There is no embellishment in the old man's words. He shares a special bond with his creations, and one that you can sense as clearly as any other breath of the warp. You are a psyker. All that I am accomplishing in the present, the glorious deeds of my future. The glorious deeds of my future. What's that? Oh, good lord. Your very life's path has been carved into stone. Oh, that's not good. I lost a fellowship bonus. Ugh. The sculptor's hands scuttle over the stone like... I know. Look, all of a sudden I get tongue-tied and now I have a lisp. What can I say? Your destiny will soon be complete, my lord. I will have it delivered to your starfaring vessel. Did you capture the governor's destiny in sculpture too? His mouth stretches into a cryptic smile. I have made thousands of statues for Rualdo, but Thassaris Stoneflesh can never seem to sate his great ambitions. The old sculptor once more turns his unseeing gaze to the patterns of the stone before him. Maeve, bring me a cup of Amasek, and make sure it's filled to the brim. Comes an unexpected order from Solomorn.
It will be done, my Lord Judicator. I wish that bitch would just shut up. I'm so tired of this planet.
Solomorn waits until Maeve is some distance away, then turns to you. I wanted to talk to you without the observer they have attached to us overhearing. He casts a sweeping glance around the courtyard and lowers his voice. Do you get the sense that what is happening raises questions that lack coherent answers? Dude, yes. If you have suspicions about the Thessarians, why have you not taken any action so far? I have been gathering information. Taking any steps before doing that would have been reckless. Now is the time to coordinate our actions and discuss the risks, which are high, considering we both are outnumbered and in unknown territory. Yeah, but I can set people on fire by snapping my fingers. Let's see. Do not forget that the Thessarians have been nothing but cordial to us so far. An arbitrator cannot be bribed, neither with gold nor with special treatment. Doing our duty is all that concerns us. The locals' affability is not conducive to obtaining data on the tithe, and that is what matters to me. I am uneasy as well. What up, Mr. Guns and Knives? I am uneasy as well, on account of certain unusual circumstances. Which ones in particular? Remember that last mutant from the public execution? Something was off about him, and it wasn't just a physical deformity. Yes, mutation is a corruption that seldom leaves a person with a sound mind. But what that madman spouted off at the scaffold and what he had done to himself was beyond the pale. The local police, what is this tripe about altering your destiny? The God Emperor alone knows how many different cults of him there are. No two planets worship him in quite the same way, but only a heretic that would wax poetic about altering the fate that was ordained by the Emperor once and for all. Have you seen the writings of the Madman Faults, the Chronicle of Fates? It's lunacy bordering on heresy. Well, have I seen it? Not bordering, they are heresy writ large, but that is not what troubles me. What troubles me is that the Madman succeeded in publishing them. The fact there was a mutant attack during a public execution with no clear or evident cause. The attack is unlikely to have been planned. It looked too messy, shall we say. On the other hand, perhaps that's the best this backwater planet can do when it comes to plotting and scheming. I do not like the way the governor is using every means possible to stall our inquiry into the tithe. Indeed, at first one could mistake it for sycophancy and an attempt to appease the celestial guests. But the longer it goes on, the more apparent the criminal intent behind this stalling of the inevitable becomes. What is your conclusion? I have a theory, but I would like to hear yours first, lest my opinions influence your reasoning. Let's see here. Not a feudal world with a primitive populace, but a forge world, or else an industrial one. The point of just deception is to pay a smaller tithe. Wow, like all these are, like none of these actually line up with anything. Although I do feel like we're being led into a trap.
That's a trap. Oh.
It's a trap! We are being led into a trap of some sort. Likely so, but while we are ignorant as to the nature and purpose of this trap, we have nothing concrete to go on and can only stay on guard. My hypothesis is that this is not about the tithe. That is merely a pretext to keep us here long enough. But what for? We should play along for now. Let them think we've taken the bait while we wait for an opportunity to seize control of the situation. For that, we need to agree on a signal to launch a coordinated attack. I will shout attack! My words would be the Emperor knows.
Attack.
Tora! No. Let's see. I will take a drag on a low stick. That'll be the signal to strike. Understood. Alright, so I cannot forget that. For, like, the entire time we're here, I cannot light up a cigarette.
What?
What?
What are you talking about, lighting a cigarette?
That's what a low stick is. It's a cigarette.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a sec, my lord. I haven't spilt a drop.
Without a word, the arbitrator hurls the drink on the pavement. The splash of Amasek is like a scarlet wound upon the stone that has been polished by 1,000 souls. Jeez! Oh my lord! Just literally bring me a cup filled to the brim. Don't spill a single drop. Here you are, sir. Dump it out. Good lord, just a dick move. Oh.
Guy's a fucking savage.
The guy's an asshole. Just a massive asshole.
No,
I guess we go talk to the governor now?
Well, there's supposed to be one more, isn't there?
Oh, did we not finish them all?
No, we found 3 of them. Oh, I think it's down here.
Oh, then there's another group, yeah.
Yeah, it's right down here. I'm going to sprint down there like Usain Bolt. How are you tonight, Mr. Guns and Knives? We are looking for fake nobles on a feudal world that is filled with mutants and weird stuff. I like how the dog beats us here. And Maeve. The young noblewoman's hair is disheveled, her bodice stained with grime, and her mask pushed clumsily on top of her head. Holding her skirt high, she is trying her hardest to fight her way through the guards blocking the door. "Just let me go, please, for throne's sake," she exclaims when the guards yet again push her aside. The woman notices you and attempts something resembling a curtsy, but stumbles and falls to her knees. "I'm done! I just can't take it anymore! You're our celestial lord, aren't you?" "Yes, I am, but you do not look much like a noble lady." "I am Editka, your graciousness." Graciousness? "I'm not a noble, not one bit. I just do the laundry and bleach the linens. I've never mixed in high society in my life. Forgive a fool, your graciousness." "Why are you telling me this? According to the rules, you are meant to pose as a noble. Then you get a reward." "But I don't want no reward, my lord. I want to get back home." The woman hangs her head and clutches the lace frills on her dress. Her breathing stutters as she is racked with silent sobs. "Why are you trying to escape?" "I want to get away before they start putting those brands on us, for the tricksters. I'm no kind of trickster, can't you see? I couldn't fool a grox." "Why are you participating in the masquerade in the first place?" "It's not like they asked me nicely, your graciousness. They grabbed me, shoved me in this dress, and threw me in here. Nobody here was asked, but I don't want it to be anybody's toy. I have 3 boys and a girl. We starch our lords and ladies' undergarments, and we work our fingers to the bone just to get enough scraps for the day." She shows you her calloused hands, mottled red from chemical burns. Wow, that seems pretty, obvious that you're not a nobleman if you've got that. "So what should I do with you?" Gripping the frills of her fabulous dress in her coarse, white-knuckled hands, the woman looks up at you. "Please, your graciousness, by the God Emperor, just let me leave. Nobody who gets put in one of these get-ups ever comes back. If I stay, I won't see my home again. I just know it. I haven't done anything wrong." "No one ever comes back? What's that supposed to mean?" "You assembled the evidence to expose the conspiracy." "Oh, wow. Just that, your graciousness. It doesn't matter if you get branded or not. Once the hunt is over, you're gone. This place is like a grox pit. There's no way back. But I want to live. I want to be useful. Please, let me go home." Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Alright, so you're the only imposter at all. Guards, let her go. Hold on, what do you want to do? What do you think? Should we brand her anyway? Because obviously this is a peasant.
Brand all the things.
Place the brand on Editka. All hope fades from the woman's glistening eyes. She wipes her nose with her sleeve and lets out a dejected sigh. "Pardon me, your graciousness. You've done as you should. It wasn't right of me to spoil your game." Now that we know the game, now we're going to go talk to our dear Rauldo for literally, being a shitheel. I mean, I don't really care about the peasants that much, but still. Whee! Yeah, there's something squirrely going on with this dude.
Something squirrely in your neighborhood.
Down, Gara! Bad beast! Very bad! I apologize, your celestial highness. How is your imposter hunt going? What is it, Gara? My darling pet. She is guarding the Shrimperiuses. Every once in a while she gets an allowance in the form of an Alcedont bones. I have concluded my search. Delightful! I will immediately summon the court for a final celebration of hypocrisy, and who knows, perhaps today one of the imposters will be lucky enough to earn your favor. Governor Rualdo, straining to add a note of gravity to his voice, the governor proclaims, "Most radiant ladies and noble lords, I hereby declare the imposter hunt officially over." The crowd responds with uproarious cheers. "The participants of our masquerade already stand before you. Did you guess correctly? Did you expose them all? Please don your oculars and have a good look." Rualdo turns to you and whispers conspiratorially, "Not one noble was permitted to hunt the impostors this time, my lord. Still, knowing their penchant for such games, I do suspect they tried to make their guesses anyway, quietly, among themselves. All these impostors have been found out by none other than our celestial guest, Myth von Valancius. An unsurpassable show, your celestial highness. Bravo, bravo! Maeve, present our gift. You hear the fool's voice from somewhere among the crowd. A noble torso, branded at the behest of the rogue trader himself. Oh, what bitter irony, my standing ovation to you. You branded a real noble as an imposter. Oh, I did? Interesting. So who is the noble? Theserdium Mask. Let's see. The wearer gains 1 psi rating and 15 persuasion. If perils of the Lord betray... I don't care about that. Your Celestial Highness, as an honored guest of Thasara, would you like to say a few words of guidance to our beautiful world? No. Jeez, we stand united in our faith in a common mission to bring about humanity's victorious future. May you toil for the indestructible fortress of the Imperium and wish for no other life for the God life. For the God Emperor is the one true path to the darkness of the universe. Glory to the Emperor. May you be each other's pillars of support. No, that's way too happy. My ship carries me between the stars, cutting through the endless void. I ask myself what the new day might bring, and then I find myself standing up to my nose in filth among a gaggle of morons who think that my cogitator is a wind-up geek. Googa. You want to hear my wishes? Well, my wish is to be off this planet as soon as possible. The end. No. We are here to play the part. So we're going to go with... We stand united in our faith and our common mission to bring about humanity's victorious future. Glory! The masked peoples respond, making the sign of the Aquila over their chests. That was a grand speech, thank you! Geraldo sniffles loudly, dabbing his face with a handkerchief. And now, good lords and ladies, the time has come to make the fateful decisions. There is not but one true reward, the highest favor that any branded impostor desires. Please, your Celestial Highness, tell us, is there among these people one worthy of the rogue trader's favor? What is the highest favor, Geraldo? Is this part of the rules of the game? That is correct, your Celestial Highness. Whomever you grant your favor will be showered with all manner of honor and go to serve in the governor's palace. Let's see. Point to one of the branded imposters. Since you people love prattling about Destiny so much, we will let fate choose. Just cover my eyes and just roll over. Let's see here. Who do we want? The tailor is a douchebag. The young priest is clearly... So it never actually tells me which one is the one that's it has to be the golden mask one. Like, that's got to be the one that's wrong. Because I'm fairly certain the rest are correct. I mean, obviously Aditka's an easy one. The tailor is also another good one. I mean, everything points to those two being peasants because they basically admit to it. I could have sworn that it was the golden mask one. I want to say the priest is also pretty accurate, unless there's like something that I missed. Fokker, what do you think? What do you think?
I think...
the laundry woman, Editka. As it pleases your graciousness. Clutching her filthy skirt, Editka crouches in a graceless curtsy, then walks away, dragging her feet dejectedly.
Wow.
Something tells me the governor's palace is not a place that you want to be. You hear venomous laughter.
Do we figure out who we fucking, like, marked that was a noble?
No, we did not. You hear venomous laughter from among the crowd and recognize Bluff's voice. As the square drowns in the clamor and applause of gawkers who are spectating the game, you look around for the court full but cannot spot him anywhere. Such is His Celestial Highness's brilliant decision, which for some may have been fateful indeed. And finally, the hour you have all been waiting for, the concluding part of our, conclusion, the great feast. The crowd's patience has worn thin. Filling his lungs, the governor shouts out, Lasarax's dinner is served. The cyber Lasarax's lumens glow blood red before the condemned can even scream. The beasts pounce on their prey with hungry snarls. Wait, what? Oh shit!
Wow.
He tricks me. Gotta stop! I'm the master. Maeve, help! Maeve, I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Whoa!
The fuck just happened?
He got branded by somebody.
Maybe Maeve is the real leader of the world. Who knows?
Dirkwald. Gonna back the fuck up here first.
Yeah, maybe now's the time to back up. Because I'm currently marked for death. I didn't realize that I didn't realize I marked it.
Wait, where's my gun?
Uh-oh. Where's your gun?
What the fuck is going on? Do I have some sort of debuff that, like, just nuked my strength?
Let's see, Dirkwald. I mean, all your yeah, hold on. Your bolter's missing. You have your stupor, but you don't have your bolter.
My strength got nuked by something, so I can't hold the fucking bolter right now.
Let's see.
Something's knocking my strength down by 5.
Yikes. Okay, hold on. I have an ability that if I get my turn, I can buff your strength, and maybe that'll let you equip it.
Yeah, I've still got a weapon. It's just, you know...
It's a sniper rifle.
It's not what I wanted.
So,
Ugh.
apparently...
This is not going to do nearly the damage I wanted.
Nowhere to hide.
That's alright. I have the Care Bear Stare, and I've got the Kamehameha Wave. The bigger question is, why did... Who... I bet it was the fool that hit Rivaldo or whatever. And I bet... And he called out to Maeve, which means Maeve is the real power on the planet. Interesting.
Please don't get hit. Please don't get hit. Please don't get hit, you motherfucker.
You son of a bitch. The Cyber Lacerax. There's 4 of them. Mr. Guns and Knives, how are you this fine Saturday evening? I almost said Friday, but that's not right.
You're special.
I don't know why my brain wanted to kick over to Friday. I know why, because I don't want the weekend to be over tomorrow. Interesting. I'm very curious because I got an achievement that said I found all the imposters. So I assumed that I got them all right. Now the bigger question is, what happens to the one that? Why is she? I don't know. Did she want to get eaten? I don't even know. I think the better answer would have been to purposefully hit all the nobles. Though...
Oh, fucking Christ. I don't know what the fuck to do with this bitch.
Just run her up and smack somebody. It's fine.
Oh.
So what actually got you? Destiny attack. Fatigued.
I feel nothing.
Why are you permanently
Fear
fatigued?
Because we haven't gotten back to the void ship. I had that like 1 of 50 or whatever the fuck.
No, but fatigue is it's. We didn't do anything. That's my point. Is like, okay, fine. Maybe you got the status effect, but we haven't done anything that merits you being fatigued. I mean, unless like just being on this world is doing that, but I don't know. Let me see. Am I fatigued? Do you have like an item on you that like gives you a...
I shouldn't. Because I never had fatigue before, dude. I don't know.
I think there was an option for Cassia or my character that said I can pass a test, or sorry, everybody that gets too close to my character has to pass a test, but I don't think it worked for allies. That would just be weird. Yeah, oh, there you go. A shower of blood. We're gonna do anime blood now. Hit him again. Hit him with the pointy end of the stick.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck the skills are. Hold on.
Wait, this thing has a ballistic skill?
Fuck it.
There you go. Yeah! Yeah! And they're on fire. I am also now covered in blood. Guts of Iron. You have managed to keep this willpower and intelligence. This was a one-time bonus that disappears after the combat ends. Okay. So it's permanent, but only for one combat. Got it.
Let's see if this...
Why does this remind me of those things in Gears of War 4?
I don't know.
These are like those weird capturing things. I don't know what they're called. I forget, but that's what they look like to me. There you go.
Only death. Yours or mine.
Uh-oh. Ferocious roar. Owie. Ow! That hurt.
Oh, I did what I could against the thing. Oh, no, no, no. Oh! Ah! Damn, they're all going for your nuts.
Nope, they're going for Solomorn. That one's coming for... Nope, that one's going for Solomorn. Nope, going for Cassia.
Nope.
Alright. Okay. Alright.
You might want to, like, see if you can draw them away.
Yeah, that's kind of the goal. Can I move you? Can you just, like, move, like, this way?
Accustomed to being ordered around.
There we go. How's it feel? How's it feel? Feels good, doesn't it?
Isn't this a job for
Let's
the serfs?
boost my character's willpower and intelligence.
Give me the strength.
That's a myth. I can't do it.
I know. It's just it's fucking retarded. Like, I don't get why the fuck I got blasted by that. Because I already had the one of fatigue and that wasn't fucking me over.
I will immolate the souls of my enemies. Maybe. There we go. Damn it.
Ugh, fuck off.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Now let's see.
I can't figure out what the fuck is giving me the negative status.
I have no idea.
Because it's still 1 of 50 with the fatigue, so that shouldn't be doing it.
Now, flee! There you go. Now they've got these massive debuffs. And one of them even wet themselves. Look at that. One of them pissed themselves.
The fatigue's fucking my strength, but, like, it didn't affect me before, so I don't get it.
Alright, so let's find out if this is going to kill me, first off. Heal. Yeah! Next, strength boost. Alright, so that should get rid of your boot. Yeah, so now you've got more than enough strength. And your next...
I don't know if it'll actually let me re-equip, though.
Well, now your next attack does a bunch of damage. Alright.
Now that's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. Alright, now, where is Apprehend? I want you... Oh, can I do that? No, I cannot. Okay, hold on. Guard. Protect. Me.
We're undertaking this task.
Protect. Double slug. Look at marks the enemies in the area. Hello, DC. Welcome back, sir. We're going to do... Nope. Nope. Next year, accepted. There we go. Take that. Thank you. And I'm going to... shoot that thing. Wow, it dodged. Holy crap. Oh, it's dead now.
No, it did not dodge that.
It did not dodge that. Excellent. And...
Understood.
Shield bash. Or, well, I thought it was going to be shield bash. Alright, so I gave you your strength. Now, let's teach these bastards what a Kamehameha is. What do you mean, back? I mean, baby got back. One down.
Yeah.
Oh, I only get one attack? Bastards. I was supposed to have a bunch of them.
That's what you get. That's what you get, bitch.
That is what I get. Although I do enjoy the fact that I have Kamehameha powers. Alright, I'm just going to invigorate myself. There we go. Give her that. Who's a big strong boy? That's me too. I love how I can just give that to anybody I want. Now I'm gonna move you right. Actually, I'm gonna put myself between me and that guy. Alright, and then we're gonna end my turn. Alright, Dirkwald. You now have the ability to re-equip your, look at those big burly arms.
I don't know that I can, because we're in combat.
Can you go to inventory and maybe, I don't know.
Oh, I'm checking. I don't know.
It may take like an action or something like that.
If I can fucking find the thing. There we go.
He's like reaching into his giant bag. He's like, no, that's the grenade
Unable
launcher.
to change equipment in combat.
Excellent.
Fucking awesome.
I just like the idea that he's reaching into his bag. Like, that's the grenade launcher. Nope, nope. That's the mini nuke launcher. No. He's like, nope, nope, nope. That's the cluster grenade. Nope. That's the flashbangs. I know it's in here somewhere, boss. So Maeve is the real power on this world. So Rauldo is actually an imposter, I think. Or was. And Maeve is actually the heartless bastard that set him up to die. Obviously, those brands don't hurt if that's what they do. Shoot them with your laser beam. Cripple them with your little itty-bitty pew-pew. Do it now.
Ciao.
Do it now! I like how she's like flurrying a when it comes down to like a two-handed, like a Zweihander. How'd you get hurt?
Eins, drei, zwei. What's up?
How'd you get hurt?
Pascal?
Yeah.
When I ran away from the thing, I got hit with an attack.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You're alright. I was like, wait a minute. They all chased after me and Solomon. How did you get hit? A precise attack. Now hit him with your cog stick. There you go.
Your life is a negligible variable.
That's right. Insult them using science. I like it. It doesn't do damage. They gain 1 stack of the segment psycho effect. If that damage was dealt to a target adjacent to the psycho, they gain +2 attacks instead. The psycho serves. Weird science. She blinded me with science.
Okay.
Way to ruin it, Myth. Sorry. I know of Weird Science. I don't know what the actual song is. Although I do appreciate the fact that there will... Yeah, these guys cannot... Good lord. I need to get, like, some kind of psychic ability that just allows me to take over people's brains. There you go! Just cleave them right in two. Good lord, why would you have these? Like, what is the purpose of this?
And she take.
Chat, I'm beginning to believe that Maeve may have been playing us for fools. And that so is Rivaldo. And that he was an imposter the entire time. I'm beginning to believe that maybe this world has not been as truthful as it should have been.
Okay, I was about to say, it's the last one. Why are we still combat?
Nope, we got one more. And that one's not dead yet.
Game just went to a black screen for me. What are you talking about?
No, I still got one more alive over here. Here, I'll
save it and reload it.
Hooray! Owlcat, never change.
Fucking faggots.
Hey, hey. You need one, says DC. You know what?
I don't need a faggot. What are you talking about?
He says, I need something. I don't know what it means. Look.
Something dark side, something.
He's being extremely cryptic with his insults, which is actually abnormal, which means that DC is trying to tell us something is wrong. So I'm going to talk to him like Old Yeller. What is it, boy? What is it? Is Timmy in the well? DC.
Did you save and reload yet?
I did.
Okay, because I'm still staring at a black screen.
Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
Oh, these fuckers.
Excellent. Kitty, what do you want, Kitty?
Okay, I'm going to go nuclear on the fucking game if...
You're calling me a
see
dog?
If it changes.
No, I would never call you a dog. That's insulting.
Yeah, once it gets to 100%, I'll see if it changes for me. Otherwise, I'm just gonna... No, there we go. Now I see a percentage.
What the shit? What the... I saved it.
What the what?
Well, what happened to the combat? I saved it.
I'm loading. What are you talking about?
No,
Okay, I'm not in the fucking game right now because I'm looking at a loading screen on my fucking end.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go back to the main menu.
Yeah.
Because it put us back to, it put us back to another save file. That was really weird.
No, it was really borked.
Yeah. Honestly, it may not have saved it. We may have to redo that entire section.
I hope not.
Well, we can just kind of fire through the stuff there. And it's okay. Good job, Myth. Yeah, it's my fault that Owlcat isn't out of program. I actually trained all of Owlcat, you know. Just like last night whenever I said I wasn't Flava Flav and you could take me to the bank. Tonight, I trained Owlcat, all of them. Everybody at Owlcat, they all learned from me. That's right. That's right. I get paid the big bucks to do that. Oh, that would be awful. You're the one hosting. It is your fault. I don't think so. No other game has problems connecting with me. Ballistic skill, bullshit, enhances the effectiveness of attacks with ranged weapons, increasing hit chance and critical hit chance. Ranged combat abilities often benefit from a high ballistic skill. Wait, hold on. Wait. If a nobleman is falsely accused, they're ripped to shreds? Good lord, I don't know why it didn't occur to me until just now. Holy crap, that means that literally if a nobleman is put, like, if they're actively, you know, misbranded, they get freaking mauled to death. That's terrible.
The fuck is going on here?
What's up?
Let us walk this path to the end.
What happened?
Well, okay. I mean, I don't know where we're at until we start talking to him.
Darth mauled to death. Yes. Wow, what the shit?
What? You just eat all the shit?
Well, I did, but I didn't mean to.
You're 2 down, might as well go for 3.
Oh my gosh, no. Oh my, we're at the hunt, dude. Okay, let's just do this real quick.
Oh my fucking Jesus, dude. Why? Why can't these assholes code?
But of course, I've always wanted to try my hand at casual small talk.
Fuck me.
Tell me about the Laceraxis Governor. Such fascinating creatures. Where did you get them from?
We've already read all this shit. Just
not this one.
Fast track it. Yes, we have.
I cannot tell you off the top of my head. Are there not any planets that have Laceraxis? I received these beasts a long time ago as a gift. It is well known that Laceraxis can only be found on Janus. The governor throws up in his hands. Can they? And I was sure they were a common beastie. I might have embarrassed myself there, but I would be glad to talk about something else. Do not judge me harshly. I'm just trying to get into the festive mood as best I can. We can certainly change the subject. I would like to note that I find your youth-extending face transplants procedure amazing. What does the Tsar possess? Any other unique knowledge or items brought over from your homeworld? What is that world called, by the way? Ah, my native Edex. Unfortunately, I have not introduced much from it beyond the art of changing faces, but perhaps the Celestial Lord has taken a liking of some of the Tsar's original creations? We get Salamorn and take the comm bead from your ear. I was presented with this pearl that whispers great secrets and mysteries. What a marvel. I was told it was an artifact from Edex. Oh yes, the famous Edexian pearls of revelation. I often use them myself to keep my mind receptive to new ideas. I was interested in the musical servitors. They could only have been brought to you by the Crimson Priests, correct? Can you tell me why they visited the planet? What? As Shiparius wriggles free of the governor's fork and drops into his goblet. Yes, do better English accent. This is not English, it's just posh. Yes, it was foreigners who delivered the mechanical musicians. I'm sure I have not mentioned them yet. I think they were red robes who arrived to celebrate the ascendance of a new governor. That's me. Roger's wistful gaze follows as Shrimparius fleeing the table. Why would the servants of the Omnissiah care who had taken the throne of the technologically undeveloped world? The governor shrugs helplessly. I was too overjoyed at their appearance to ask. A gesture of deference, I suppose? Who can ever understand those mysterious Crimson Priests? Indeed, the tech priests are famous for having... many vocations outside of pursuing technology and discovering new knowledge, like music and visits of courtesy. Thank you for the conversation, Governor. I have learned everything I wanted to know. Let's see. I suppose I found all the imposters. What happens next? Okay, yes. We've already done all this. I will participate because I want to do this part.
Oh my god, make it stop!
Yes. Oh my gosh, stop. I'm uneasy on account. Yes. We've already done all this. I'm gonna go with this time. This area is not what they are making it out to be. Not a feudal world. Let's see. Or a cult. Let's do cult. Heretic cults are not the only threat by far, but there's enough heresy on Thasra either way. My hypothesis is that this is not about the tithe. Yes. I'll take a dragon, a low stick. Continue. Yes. Yes. Enter. Hold to skip. We've already done this. Okay. Now. We'll make the exact same choices. I'm ready to brand the imposter. Golden mask. Alright, one down. I don't care if they're guilty or not. I'm not doing this whole thing again. I've already gone through this once. I'm not doing it again. Old priest. Continue. I'm ready to pass my verdict. It's the young priest. Wow, this goes really fast if I don't do it. If I don't talk to anybody, I just randomly choose people. Continue. Don't figure out this man deserves to be punished along with the size of rotten elite. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna do that first. There we go. That's free experience. I'm not gonna vigilante. That's fine, I don't care. Alright, now let's do the last one, which is right up here. Yes, I am. Why are you trying to escape? Yes, I fear the truth, so what should I do with you? Place the brand. There we go. Alright. One more conversation to have, then we can do this again. I don't know why the game didn't save last time. It really didn't like that.
No, I'll just definitely go and save again.
Yeah, I'm saving right now.
Like, that's fucked up, man.
I was like, no, I saved it though. I did. Like, what the hell happened? Alright. The sculpture. Continue. What I'm accomplishing in the present. The glory so far. You're a psyker. Let's do all these. Leave. Oh, we also need to talk to Maeve. Maeve. Let's see. How did he win the governor's favor? I'll just do this one. He is the best among all the court servants. Maeve looks down, but you catch the fear in her eyes. He always knew how to make the noble lords laugh, but at first Dane's jokes were just funny pranks and puns. Those were wonderful, almost impossible times. Something happened, and Dane changed, did he not? That is his name, yes? Yes, he seemed to retreat into himself all of a sudden, and he started snapping back at people, saying sarcastic, scathing things. His jokes were simple before, but now there is always a nasty bite to them, and he started exploding at every little thing in ordering me about. My own brother. Having said all this, she freezes in fear, turning white as a sheet. Apologies for my lack of restraint. For a brief moment, a deep wrinkle cuts across Solomorn's forehead. So your brother is not his usual self. This world is a tangled web indeed. Interesting. So her brother misspeaking his language. Duh, 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 duh. Since you are here, show me how the Thessarians entertain their nobles. What would you like me to do, my celestial lord? I was taught how to dance and sing. Sing me your favorite song. Maeve nods apprehensively, then closes her eyes and begins. With great care, she sings a passage from some local hymn about how the Emperor, who holds the key to all destinies, locked the heavens against invisible monsters and enemies of humanity. Her voice, though trembling with nerves, is surprisingly pleasant to listen to. That was delightful, thank you. I'll blush her up on Maeve's cheeks. Thank you, Celestial Lord. For me, there is no reward greater than your praise. Dance for me! Maeve closes her eyes as if listening to music only she can hear and begins to sway. Her dance is made up of simple movements, but the grace and ease with which she performs to them add to their charm. I hope this humble dance was worthy of your eyes, Celestial Lord. Teach me to dance! No, thank you, Maeve. We're done. Look straight through her. Oh.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Now let's save again. Because the first time was fun. Let's see. I have completed my search. Yes. Now we're going to skip this because you've already... Oh, you can't do that. You've already done all this. Do my speech. There's... we're going to make all the same decisions. Alright, so there's that. And then fight happens. And dead.
I've been ranting. He tricks me. Gotta stop on the master. Maeve, help! Maeve, I'm sorry.
Wow. Either that or the actual Lord is the... actually, no, the Lord would probably be... the Jester.
Oh my God, with this fucking... Well, whatever game. Fuck off.
Use the sword! Attack him with your sword!
I don't have a sword. I don't...
Get a sword!
No.
She's like, never! I think the only hold on, why does Gar all of a sudden have 2 suppression factor? Oh, Glado, and then oh no, it's me. I'm giving him a -20 penalty.
Another clean strike.
Excellent. Granada. Hello, Mata. Hello, Father. Here I am at Camp Granada. Shoot him again. Yeah. I think the brother.
Drill him in the dick.
Oh jeez.
You got hit again.
I think the actual the real, I guess, king or whatever is the Jester. It's why he can do whatever he wants to and why he can say whatever he wants to. He prefers to play the fool. It's also why he's able to be so cruel and get away with it. Again, I mean, honestly, it's like probably one of the best things you can do in a game like this because the Jester can get around almost anything. He can make fun of the king and the governor and everybody else, and nobody bats an eyelash because that's what he does. But since he's the actual one in charge, he might actually be the one that. He might actually be the one that's actually in charge. Maybe he doesn't even know it anymore. Maybe he's gone absolutely batshit insane. And Maeve, since she's the sister, she knows this whole plan is probably a game.
Should probably save again.
Yeah, I should. You're right. Good call.
Don't let these assholes bone us again.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I'd say that's a fair assessment. Now, the bigger question is, can I get them all together?
That's pretty good.
Not bad, but still. All right, now. There we are. Well, let's just run with it. Zone of fear.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Fine, don't give me attacks of opportunity. I didn't want him anyway.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Reveal the white.
Shoot something.
Okay.
Do it now.
So say we all.
Oh, good lord. Oh, Battlestar Galactica. Oh, you missed.
What did I miss?
He's looking right at you. He scares you.
Wow. Wow.
He's scary.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
It is a job for the serfs, and yet here we are.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh,
I'm angry.
Angry.
I'm upset.
Oh, dodge. Look at that. Dodge. Oh, like a G. Boom. There we go.
I'm angry.
I'm angry. Carnivore to the core.
Dodge. That dodge. Jesus Christ, these guys can't hit anything.
Yeah. Kibbles, make them suffer. Inshallah. Teach these fools the error of their ways. I have a dodge.
Can't I run over there?
Hold on, I have a dodge of 95%. Holy crap! How did I get that? How's that math work out? 30 plus target's agility minus attacker's dodge reduction. Good lord. I'm almost. Hey, gee. Okay, hold on. I mean, I'm not unhappy, but good lord. How do I have a 95% chance to dodge? That seems insanely high for a psyker, but maybe I'm misunderstanding this game. Did you hurt yourself?
That's part of her abilities.
No.
Some of them cost wounds to
boom
activate them.
I don't suffer fools.
Ow! That hurt.
It tickled. You're fine.
It tickled a little bit. You're right. Man, I'm glad I had like an extra 30 points in wounds.
Whispers your name.
I'm trying to see where my sanguine siphons today is. 4 stacks. Every time the sucker deals damage, they gain 1 stack of the sanguine siphon effect. If that damage was dealt to the target, the stacks signifier are moved to reduce this damage by 1 for each stack until either all stacks are removed or the damage is no longer lethal. Oh, interesting. Okay.
I will not
How does-
die in dishonor.
How does he have broken ribs? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
Who's got broken ribs?
Solomon. He's got broken ribs. I don't even know how he got broken ribs.
I don't know, dude. I don't know how the fuck I got fatigued.
I don't understand. Game, how do you work?
It's your turn to make things die.
I pointed at it and I said I don't want to see it anymore, and so I don't. I like this ability. This is a great ability.
Oh, look at that. We actually get to continue.
Hell yeah. What happened was no accident, and if my suspicions are correct, the arbitrator looks at his palm thoughtfully, then holds out his cybermastiff. Gleito, analyze.
Uto.
The dog's visor shimmers as it scans his skin with a mesh of rays. Finally, there is a metallic click and the descending hum of cooling servo motors. The Proctor's augmetics respond with a soft buzz. A data brand. The court fool put it on me when he shook my hand. Then the Laceraxes attacked everyone who had been marked. However, the beasts were not at all eager to tear you apart, rogue traitor. It appears you are wanted alive, but without my protection. Oh god, Emperor! This is all you, fucker.
No, it's not. I believe in you, man.
No, I believe in you.
I believe in you more.
Oh god, Emperor!
I believe in you most.
Yeah. Maeve presses her hands to her chest in the sign of the Aquila. Oh, dude.
Forgive and protect his soul. Forgive and protect.
Roldo Roldo mentioned being branded before he died. Can you scan him too, Solomorn? At his master's command, Glader directs his scan rays to the dead man's severed hand, which has somehow avoided being reduced to shreds along with the rest of the body. The Cybermaster's augmetics emit a warning signal. Rualdo was branded too. He couldn't have known, or else he would not have doomed himself like that. I assume this is likewise the work of that buffoon. The only question is whether he was acting of his own accord or at the behest of someone more important. Whose soul are you praying for, Maeve?
My brother's, my lord. I had a feeling he wasn't acting himself lately. If I'd known you'd fallen in with scoundrels, I would have found them and strangled them with my own hand.
What reason could your brother have to want to get an arbitrator's blood on his hands?
It's a mystery to me too, my celestial lord. I think about it and I can't even imagine why. But lately, it's like he's not himself. He keeps muttering these awful rhymes about blood and fate. It's like he's waiting for something, but I just can't understand what.
Geraldo called your name before he died.
Jesus Christ, bitch.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm so confused. Is this just a horrible nightmare? Could it be that I'm just dreaming? For a second there I thought, no, I'm sorry, it's impossible.
You thought what?
I thought it was my brother calling my name, not Lord Rualdo. But Dane wasn't there, meaning I just imagined my friend.
Maeve puts a handkerchief to her mouth and grows pale, most likely recalling the grotesque sight of the governor's violent demise. So who is to be considered the governor now?
Finally knew, my celestial lord. If only I knew.
Are you actually shocked, or is this part of the act as well?
I swear by the Emperor himself, I'm unblemished before you in spirit and thought.
Interesting. Can't believe Fokker got talked into doing that voice. That is what any cornered heretic would swear to try to save their life.
But I really had nothing to do with any of it, my lord. All I was told to do was entertain our celestial guests and chaperone them to the castle for talks. And instead, there's just gore and death everywhere. I'm so hot right now.
Oh shit. All this blood turns me on. I need to take a look around.
As you wish, my celestial lord.
Quickly! Grab all the gear! Hello, what's
Grab
this?
what gear? Oh,
Dangerous
okay.
neighbor. The service swarms gain plus 10 fellowship. Okay. Yeah, what gear indeed? Holy crap. There's nothing here.
Servo skull?
Is there a servo skull?
Yeah, there's a servo skull. Dangerous neighborhood.
That's not a servo skull, though.
Servo skull swarm. Key character.
Yeah, it's for Glato or whatever. Let's see, can I put this on him? No.
Can we fix my fucking fatigue? No.
I don't know, maybe.
It says as if it was outside of combat, visit the void ship to remove. Let me try and see if Pascal can fix it.
I was gonna say, we can just go to the void ship real quick if you want. I don't want to waste a consumable on this, because Glato also, or Solomon and Kibbles also have damage, so...
Well, it didn't work, so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think when we got here, this level was borked to begin with.
Oh, save again before anything.
Yeah, no, I agree. Because, yeah, when we got here, the game was just bypassed half the freaking level. And we went straight to executions, and I was like, well, okay, here we go. And I was fairly certain that the game borked itself when we did that, but still.
By the blood of martyrs.
Let's see if we can just return to the void ship, and then we'll just come right back. Choose characters and play the game together! And then desync for no reason.
And crash and lose progress.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. Alright, we're back in the voice
Go
ship.
for it.
So, let's see. Do you want to change anybody out? Do you want Kibbles and maybe replace them with Abelard or something? Because
I mean, I know how to play Abelard better. Kibble, I have to read a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, she's effective. It's just, it's like half that shit. I'm not certain exactly how it works.
DC's like, space battle, space battle, space battle. There's no one to kill in space, though. We killed them all. That's the problem, is that now, like, our little itty-bitty Corvette is now essentially, like, rivaling battle cruisers at this point.
In space, no one can hear your Xeno scream.
Well, I hope not.
There we go. Let me see if I'm fucking actually equipped. No, I still have to go back and fucking fix it. Fuck off,
Oh,
game.
yeah, the game took it. Oh, hold on. Oh, look at this. The, that statue's gone now.
Which statue?
The one of me. That statue's missing.
Well, I mean, it should be missing.
No, the Psyker one. What's this?
Nobody wants to see a statue of your goofy ass.
That was weird.
What was weird?
I don't know if it's like an underlay, maybe.
Oh, you need to give me Abelard.
Right. Be positive, exactly. I saw some weird stuff going on with the tower.
Watches over us.
Loot!
The loot left over?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, could you guys run faster, please?
I mean, they sprint pretty damn fast, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, Maeve. Are you ready,
Nope.
my Celestial Lord? I ought to have you executed on the spot, Maeve, before you stab me in the back. There shuts her eyes tightly and begins to whisper a silent prayer. Not now. She needs to accompany us to the castle. Her absence would raise the enemy's suspicions, and the revelation that we know what we would know would come too early. Take us to the castle.
I hear and obey, my celestial lord.
Indeed.
Please.
Maeve breaks off as Solomon walks by, brushing past her with his shoulder before examining the elevator with a fault-finding eye. Not daring to speak again, the young woman makes a gesture of invitation and steps onto the platform herself. No sooner have you stepped into the elevator than a short metallic clang comes from somewhere above you. So we get off. Well,
Only like half the team?
not even half. We literally just have the Lex Imperialis and me.
Are they really gonna do us dirty like that?
They're gonna do us dirty like that. Bluff the court fool. I hope you enjoyed my bloodthirsty menagerie? You instantly recognize the spiteful voice and the cocky smirk of the fool's mask. The arm that was mauled by the Cybermastiff at their first meeting hangs limply. He has not even bothered to bandage it. There is a gunshot wound in his shoulder surrounded by singed threads. His garish outfit is soaked with blood. Still acting the buffoon? Some people never learn.
Your dog just ran off.
Bye, dog. Solomon gestures behind his back to the Cybermastiff, sending him off on a circuit along the wall. A pulsing light draws your attention. Against the far wall, an old man stands behind an ominous-looking altar. The heavily augmented man stares in wonder at the flashes of blue light snaking through the veins of his thesurdium in the floor and the walls. The crystals in his eye sockets gleam and go dark in time with the flashes. At once you recognize him as the sculptor who offered to carve your visage out of the thesurdium. The old man does not seem to notice you. All his attention is focused on the strange altar. Nearby Lucre, the fortress commander, keeps a sullen vigil. His hand never leaves the handle of his weapon. Ah, I should have killed you when I had the chance. Bodyguards for a private conversation? Isn't that a bit much? Times are troubled, as you know. I want everything to go according to plan. The governor is dead. Was it your doing? Don't be ridiculous. I couldn't swallow a man whole even if I wanted to. Bluff throws up his arms in an exaggerated fashion. That's impressive. One of them's torn to pieces. The Lacerax, fool. You unleashed it on the governor. Don't try to deny it. It seems humor is not part of the vocabulary of the Emperor's servants. But truth should be. You see, that governor was a fraud, a fake, not worth crying over. The true governor of Thassaros stands before you, esteemed guests.
Oh. Yeah. Bane, come on, don't say things like that. It's not right. It's...
Shut up, you idiot. You can't even do as you're told. The fool tosses a look of utter contempt at Maeve. Take off the mask. I want to see who I'm speaking to. Wrapping his hands around the mask, Bluff begins to slowly pull it away from his face. Squirming and sobbing theatrically, suddenly the moans turn to gurgling laughter and the fool removes his hands from the mask. A jest! You'll have time to examine this face very thoroughly. What was it that Maeve should have done, Bluff? Bring you here to the altar of change and not ask questions. So simple, but she couldn't even manage that. And I, according to your plan, was supposed to die. Solomon raises the palm of his hand that holds the invisible mark of the data brand. Exactly. I don't need you. But don't worry. I've planned for this as well. Tavrisk, are you ready? Bluff smirks clearly, enjoying his imaginary power. Or is it real? Solomon turns slightly away from the fool and makes a series of furtive hand signals, telling you to stall while the Cybermastiff gets into position. The preparations are complete, my lord. Barely able to take his eyes off the dark altar, the sculptor hobbles toward the edge of the balcony. If you are Thassaros, not your home world, is that right? I see you've already found me out, eh? That's right, I was born and raised on Edex, the greatest world in all the Imperium. I'll never forget that mix of plasteel and ferrocrete, the glitter of proud spires, and the eternal humiliation of my appointment. Why were you sent to Thessara? To serve the Imperium faithfully and honestly, why else? Our all-knowing administrator benefits if the feudal throne is occupied by someone with an intelligence level higher than a Grox's. A golden shove for all my diligent service on Edex. I packed my bags and came here to govern this backwater. What a joke. If you are the real governor, why bother masquerading as the fool? I have always preferred masks to those mugs. Bluff gestures vaguely at the crowd thronging the square below. Besides, who would take the poor wretched fool seriously? Who would suspect? I found a replacement. Rualdo wanted to play at power, and I graciously let him. Pity he didn't rule for long. I, on the other hand, had a costume change and took a seat among the spectators. I sharpened my wit. I even began to enjoy it. And all of it for this one day, this exact moment. The elation in his voice sounds almost maniacal. The arbitrator gives you a subtle nod. The Cybermastiff is close enough for a decisive lunge. I guess I'm not taking that smoke break real quick. The scribe Gregorius Falk left some intriguing notes behind. In them, he appears to be describing the switching of bodies? Is that part of your plan? You are perceptive! My previous experiments were failures. You have met some of them, particularly Fault himself. Remember the crazy mutant by the Phasmophorius? Oh, you should have seen your face! Mocking laughter erupts beneath the mask, making the fool's body shake all over. And you will! This time it will work! Let's see. I suppose the already know this is the truth. What is the altar of change? The fool gestures toward the object in front of the sculptor. A great artifact which Tavris carved from this planet's unique gift, Thessertium. Take a good look at it while you still can. Governor, fool, or perhaps you're just a madman, Bluff. Enough talk. I will not listen to another word of this heresy. The fool chuckles hastily. You have overlooked one small detail. What detail? Talk, you bastard! Solomon raises his voice and takes a step toward Bluff, clearly trying to draw the attention to himself and buy Gladio some time. Bluff ignores the arbitrator, his gaze fixed on Maeve, more specifically on the necklace on her chest. A lovely piece, isn't it? You see Solomon's hand signal out of the corner of your eye. Gladio leaps but does not reach the fool. The cycler moves at the same time. A flash of light and everything goes dark. Well, I'm dead. You are surrounded by the smell of old rust. The darkness reluctantly retreats. The pain comes first, throbbing in your head. Then the metallic taste in your mouth. And finally, the feel of hard floor, chafing your stinging cheek. Let's see. Look at... I didn't mean to click that, but okay. Maeve's necklace is more than just a pretty bauble, I take it. Much more! You see, with the right knowledge, the right tools, and some complex rituals, people can transform a simple dirty blue pebble from the depths of Thasera into something truly special. However, it's a bit late for you to do anything with that information. Look around. You see Bluff in the bars of the cage. The mocking smile on his sinister mask seems to grow even broader. Or is it a trick of the light? Maeve, as white as a sheet with a dark abrasion on her face, weeps quietly as she stands stock still beside the fool. There are markings on the floor at your feet, a crooked circle bordered on by unholy symbols. Bluff is standing in the center of an identical circle. You hear a quiet, measured scraping sound and an old man's muttering coming from the depths of the hall. The few words you manage to catch sound nothing like Gothic. Rogue Trader, can you hear me? Rogue Trader, can you hear me? You turn to the voice. Solomorn is trapped in one of the side cells. Apart from a bleeding bruise on his forehead, he appears unharmed. Let's see. How dare you attack me? I'm a rogue trader! Enough chit-chat. Tavrisk, begin. The old man with the Thessarium eyes, wheezing raspily, spews a torrent of unholy words from his toothless mouth, and the markings beneath your cage seem to breathe, glowing with crimson light. Maeve's gaze leaps from you to Bluff in alarm. Tear-reddened eyes widen as she realizes what is happening.
Hey, stop!
Her slight form crashes into the fool, pushing him out from the center of the circle. The world explodes into shards, suffused with a blinding light that burns out your eye sockets. It incinerates the air in your lungs and makes your heart judder in your chest, and finally darkness descends. Impenetrable and absolute, encompassing everything. It cradles you, dissolving everything that was once you, everything that once was. You are bobbing like a boat tossed upon the waves. Colors and sounds meld into a cacophony, stirring up nausea in this exhausted body. You blink and the patches of color fall into place. Or do they? Across from you in the cage, you see a frightened, disoriented face, an expression you have never seen in a mirror. At your feet lies a gaudy mask that has fallen from the fool's face. Covering his wrinkled visage with both hands, the ugly and enraged governor of Thasera rises hastily on trembling legs. Staring daggers at you, Raldo shrieks, "Seize her! Seize Maeve!" The guard takes a heavy step in your direction. The look on his face promises nothing pleasant. Strike the guard. You take a swing and lose your coordination. Maeve's delicate body cannot even muster the strength for a slap. Glato, attack! Your head swims into the haze. You recognize a figure of a guard coming closer and closer with no sign of stopping. Your gaze sweeps over the room, searching for a way out, for a solution. Just somewhere at the periphery of your vision, you notice a streak of scarlet. It's the Cybermaster's visor lighting up, giving you a chance to run. Well, he's dead.
Oh no! Oh no!
Get him, boy!
Get him in half!
Well, now I'm a woman, which is kind of weird.
More than a woman!
Oh, good lord. Does this mean that I'm a lesbian
More
now?
than a woman to me.
Your mind is a loose shard, cast out into nothing, screaming in the voices of thousands of lives. Are they your lives, or do they belong to another? The blood cracks branch out, biting into every scrap of disjointed thought, ravaging, hungering to shatter what little of your own self remains. A cry gurgles in the depths, a plea to make the torment stop and let you dissolve in unconsciousness. But something has sunk its claws into you, keeping you in place, fusing you back together piece by piece. Methodically and tortuously, it continues to skewer the shreds of your identity into the thread of existence, in an attempt to outpace the all-consuming void. Your memories of the last several minutes are incoherent and painful. The flash of sorcery, the leap into the unknown, Solomorn shouting something. He gave Glato an order, but what order was it? Any attempt you make to process what happened only pulls you deeper into unconsciousness. You are wrenched suddenly out of oblivion by a blunt, merciless bite. You try to breathe and hear your own ragged wheeze. Sight gradually returns to you, and an angry horse's head emerges from the mist. You are back. You are alive. Push the horse away. You try to shove the head away from you, but your hand veers off. Your palms feel nothing because the skin on them is just some unwieldy meat cover forcibly pulled onto your frame. Your fingers curl up of their own accord. Shout. Your shout is as thin as death cry and unbearably shrill. Still, it is just strong enough to make the creature stop trying to bite you and back off. Memories that are not your own tear into your mind, replacing your thoughts. It occurs to you that someone else used to scare all the monsters away. A big brother, so funny and always smiling. With some effort, you manage to force his gentle face out of your head. Alright. Try to roll away.
Might as well take the chance. You know, you get XP if you win.
That's true. Your attempt at twisting your body around only ends in a racking, painful shooting through your back. The most you can achieve is a lurch upward accompanied by a piercing crunch somewhere in the spine. Oof. Focus your gaze. Slowly your eyes begin to put together a sordid image. Everything around you is brown and disgusting. His palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous. That's right. Hay, wood, blood, dirt,
Mom's spaghetti.
Horse. The trapdoor you jumped down has led you to a stable. A stable is a place for peasants, not sovereigns, but somehow your body remembers the scenes as a sense of poverty. Your consciousness expands heavily, like sick lungs. You remember a large basket, bundles of food clutched in your hands, and the grateful smiles of the hungry. Feel your body. Your hands find something on your chest, something so cold it burns your fingers. For a moment you think it was the real you, the shard of your will lost in the flow, but it turns out to be nothing more than a Thersidium necklace. As you look at it, the crystal stares back at you with its still blue eye. The fool's wrinkled face suddenly emerges from the reflection and is gloating. Voice seems to hang at the edge of your awareness. This body remembers pain and electrified air. Something bad. Rise to your feet. You sway as if from sickness, all your limbs feeling impossibly fragile. Scrawny legs, frail arms, these do not belong to you. This is a costume, and it is not yours. It does not fit your status. It is the wrong size, and it still carries greasy traces of its former owner inside. You are overcome with the urge to tear off your flesh and throw it away like a worn glove. Oh, geez, good thing I didn't do that. You gather your will and repress the desire to peel all the skin off. The mad impulses recedes. The memories that linger in this body may yet prove useful. To complete the picture, you have no choice but to look into a nearby water trough at your reflection. You see familiar features. Some unnatural force has dragged you out of your body and into that of Maeve, Geraldo's lady-in-waiting. Now that you have spent some time in this stable, you feel a little more accustomed to your new limbs. But where is your own mortal shell? Aha! Wow, I am broken and bloodied. And in the meantime, we are going to stop here and find out what will happen next time on Dragon Ball Z. I'm going to save one more time because I'm scared. Well, of all the ways this was going to go, I will admit I did not expect this one to go this way. How fascinating. We have a Freaky Friday event, gentlemen. We are in Freaky Friday. Also, I wonder, on next week's episode, exactly. I think the most impressive part about this is the fact that, like, he wears a mask and that one, Bluff's entire face is just ripped to shreds. He's like a zombie. Like, his nose is gone, his face is like, shriveled and whatnot. Which makes me wonder, like, what happened to him? Why is he doing that? Like, why couldn't he get reconstructive surgery on his face? Everybody else got surgery on their face. Why bother not doing his own? Although I guess the whole point was that he really didn't like these people, which is why he did that. But either way, thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you all again, or actually tomorrow night when we watch. What are we watching tomorrow? What are we watching tomorrow?
Shit. Is it Odd Thomas?
Is it what?
Odd Thomas.
Oh, Odd Thomas? Okay.
Yeah, Odd Thomas.
All right. Well, I'll see you. Hopefully I see y'all tomorrow.
Much to your chagrin.
Much to my chagrin. I remember bits and pieces of that movie and it made me sad. Anyway, good night, everybody.